May the almighty god Buffhiko Swolnada allow us to actually stream this time.
And if there's a quality difference, there is.
Yeah, I just found out that Damien is still streaming in 720p 30, so for that, I figure, like, from my own testing, cutting the bitrate for that in, like, half should be enough, so. And should still offer some fairly good quality, so it'll require some testing, but still, it should work. Anyway, hello there, Biddy-Bud. Hopefully you haven't been waiting too long, and hopefully it works this time. I think Damien Yamada here is a bit is a bit over at this point. Take a second to pray to the Pooh God for good luck. I'll be praying to buff Hiko Swolnada instead. Just be
Isn't the Pooh God the one of destruction?
yeah, he's the one of destruction. He's the one who's gonna throw Katamaris and just flatten Damien's house. So don't do that.
So yeah, we're down to 3,000 kilobytes per second instead. So cut the kilobytes per second in half. Hope and pray. Let's hope and pray.
Let's hope that might at least put a band-aid on any possible instability issues.
Hope and pray. Hope and pray. Hope and pray.
You may confuse some stuff. It could be Fornius or Moikane or something like that. Oh, hey, you're the first. Oh, hey, Fornius, you're the first boss of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. How's that make you feel?
I scared a lot of children.
Kids probably
Why were children playing Nocturne?
That's a good question. I was about to say, children shouldn't be playing Nocturne. I'm pretty sure that game is not rated for children. Apparently, Overlord Kirby is Tanaka from Tanaka-kun is always listless. He has come to put everyone to sleep and take their souls. There is only room for one Tanaka in this town, mister. And he's already here to scam everyone out of their
Also,
soul.
if I see the stream going off, I'm blaming you for putting it to sleep.
This time we will have a scapegoat.
Is overriding all registered.
This time we have a scapegoat for all our problems. Does that make you feel? Does it feel better?
Is your progress so far?
I too. Well then, shall we take a look?
This persona is powerful. What do you wish to inherit? This would be a wise choice.
Alright, there's Andros. After all this time, he
I
finally
wanna use
returned.
Nada, though.
Please.
You could bring Nekomata back, but Overlord Kirby's here saying, "Why blame me? I had shut your stream down. It was Joy. How dare you blame me? I didn't do nothing."
Please take a look.
Nekomata is 2,676.
That'd be half of my money. I kind of don't want to do that.
Finished?
It's the beginning of Persona 3, so you're dead broke at the beginning. Well, let's go try killing the boss before we use the clock.
Salut.
There's a chance we can murder the boss this way. Although I'm assuming that the hands might or might not still be weak against Aki. Or Bash. I think
if
it's
they
Bash.
are, Junpei's right there.
All right.
Yeah, either way, Junpei will be right there. I think they're normally weak against Bash, but... or strike type attacks in general. Also, we have to worry about the giant lion wheel in the back.
Yeah, that too. Kirby, quiet.
Be quiet. Stop trying to jinx it. Do you want everything to explode into a fiery abyss of pain? What am I saying? Of course you do. You're Overlord Kirby.
Wow, it's not like I've used this over and over again.
Wait, are those the same magic hands? I think those are, so they are weakest Aki.
Yep.
Alright, that's a little bit later that you have to fight the thing that's weakest, you have to fight the hands that are weak against strike attacks.
Okay.
It's worth a try. Nope.
Definitely not.
Garu, I guess. See if that works.
That's
might
a
or
good
might not
animation. Anime Garu! Got it.
Alright, well, time to shift, I guess. Junpei, you still have tons of SP. You should probably be using that. Actually, do you still have a persona on Makoto who can use Garu? You might or might not. I don't think you do at this point.
I think I do, yeah. I've just been using Yukari's SP for it instead.
Yeah, because he doesn't. I guess not much SP left. Oh, sadly, there is no Garu.
Okay. Scared the hell out of me because I thought you were like, sadly, it's gone down again. I thought you were about to go like that, and I was like, oh dear God, please no.
I'll just say there were no Garu gems or anything, because this was one time where you might actually use them.
I'm not gonna go for Garuing.
It's surprising this thing isn't immune to slash damage. I remember this thing it normally is, but I guess maybe it's not.
I prayed too much for it to go down again, so it shan't. Let's hope. Well, at least the boss went down. That's the only thing that should go down.
Yes. Every Persona game SP was always an issue because you don't get a lot of SP items. Yeah, it forces you to try to conserve your SP. No, Yukari, don't worry. It won't be the same thing forever.
Only one way to find out.
I know enough about this game to know that it's not the same thing forever. And it better not be the same thing forever in this game. I like these conversations. I'm just wondering what they're going to be like later in the game, because later in the game you could have like any party layout. I'm assuming that maybe they might cut out or get a lot more basic later because of the fact you could be using a large variety of possible party layouts.
Nice.
Well, if you want to use the Snuff Soul.
Yeah, I do.
Every few floors, there's some kind of gatekeeper. They're always stronger and nastier than the last.
Well, seems like after we beat him once, it's adios forever. So we just gotta come out on top.
All we gotta do is win.
All we gotta do is win, win, win. All we gotta do is win. If this was the original Persona 3, you can't change party members at all. I have actually been told by Joel what the mechanic is with that, and it's kind of annoying.
What is the mechanic in the original Persona 3? Because I know in FES you can change whenever you want, pretty much.
I think he's talking about in the battles, actually.
Oh, he's talking in battle switches. Okay. I was thinking more just... or just I guess I was thinking...
And you also have to go all the way back down here to change party as well.
I guess it makes sense when you think about it that way. Oh, hey!
Snow, Usoft Snulls. Good. I just used one of those.
You probably
3 of them?
Yeah, it sounds like too much for what that chest. But that chest doesn't have like a Soma or something in it. I don't think that's worth it.
5 million yen.
Nah, it's not gonna be that much. They're not gonna give you the equivalent of killing the Reaper.
What's a Reaper?
The thing that shows up in the Persona series. You should know about it, Davian. Yeah, I imagine if you wait around long enough, he will come to show himself and show off just what he does.
That's why I'm scared to actually stay around here.
The box. Oh, magic band. Cool. Oh, all right, we'll see you in a minute,
okay.
Minnie.
What?
Golden
God,
shadows. Oh shit!
Well, it's gone now. You'll never see it again.
We call them rare shadows because they're rare.
And if you kill a rare shadow, then cool stuff will happen. But you can track it down? Normally you can't do that with golden shadows.
Yeah, they probably changed that.
It's a rare shadow.
Alright, so, and Minimaw's still gonna keep tabs on stream despite being gone, though. So, good on him for that. And also... Oh, cool.
Don't let it escape.
Now, is it as easy to kill as it is in the original?
No way.
Maybe not.
Let's see.
No, okay, it's not as easy to kill, but
Okay,
it does
that's
still
a
have
lot
really
of XP.
Yeah, apparently Overlord Kirby has not beaten Persona 3 or Persona 4 mostly because he was busy, but he managed to beat original Persona 5, but not Persona 5 Royal. Which I guess is understandable if you're busy.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Oh no.
Please hit!
You won.
Oh, cool.
Move on.
The thrill of the hunt. Imagine that.
That's a
one,
lot of experience!
Oh, cool. Okay, they give experience and monetary items. That's cool.
A lot of experience?
That's a lot more than in the original.
Hey, the
where
Mitsuru special!
This I can fight even better.
I also see that Yukari's level up list has been dramatically better.
Actually gets put.
Where she doesn't get Medea at level what 16 was it?
I think it was like level 16 or so.
Where it was like you get free things. Have fun. You gotta wait 10 levels for anything to happen.
It feels like that happened more often with the characters in Persona 3, but this one might be a little more balanced towards making each character more useful. Though I get the feeling that Akihiko will still be uniquely useful since he's probably still the only party member who has access to debuffs, which is something that is important for boss fights and stuff. Anyway. Get your revenge on the twins. Kill these twins. Maybe it's a different set of twins, but still, you gotta get your revenge somehow. It might be Bufu, is it? No, it's not Bufu. Okay, I guess they're just not weak against much of anything.
My Junpei's about to die.
I feel like he probably would have been fine, but hey, might as well kill it. But hey, he killed it anyway.
Yeah. Who's up next?
Well done. We've completely mapped out this area.
I haven't found the stairs. Oh, never mind, they're right there. What'd you say, Nathan?
Just thinking, I think your level's actually going higher than what you'd normally have for like the game's very first like main mission. So
well,
that's
also the fact that I got that experience up thing.
Yeah, that helps too. That may have been scripted, maybe not.
Have you made use of the escape order?
Alright, let's get going.
AK the coward button.
There's a reason to use it to try to escape from fights. You should know, but you should know very well
The
by
coward
now.
button, unless it's
I don't know why.
not
I
worth
wanted
it.
to Speak up when it's this quiet.
So it's not the coward button then.
Down the stairs.
That was a fun floor.
There's still stuff to be found here. Let's not go and instantly go up the stairs.
Anyway, the golden shadow was over here, so
Is there? Get a sneak.
Hey, different from the others?
Gonna sneak like a snake. There we go. And that's actually one other thing I think they changed is that you can actually get a siege advantage against these, as opposed to in the original game, where even if you back attacked them, it would always get enemy advantage because they had such a massive speed advantage over your party. At least that's what I remember.
Pull the trigger.
Nice.
Great work out there.
Overlord Kirby, I will go and help the Siege team later.
Oh, another Arcana
I'm
one.
busy being the navigator.
Let's go for the Arcana one. Magaru gems are really damn good at this early.
Yeah, because you have
Ooh.
Arcana first, you can get better cards.
Arcana card of your choice. Ranks of minor Arcana cards here will increase. Got it.
So I guess you want Dia, cash, experience boost, even further than what you already got.
I'll go for money. At the beginning of the game, you really should go for money on some of these, because you have such little ones.
Wait, Makoto, why are you reaching out towards me? I can't swim either. Do you want to drag me down with you so I drown as well?
I spy
Okay, I'm kind of glad that it gives you an opportunity to just do it, use it multiple times in case you're about to miss.
That's interesting if they let you do that. Because as normally your swing has a certain amount of end lag to it. Discourage you from just spamming it.
Uh-oh. Distress!
Yeah, this is the same. It probably works the same way as it did in Persona 3 original, where it just makes you slightly more prone to getting critted, I believe. It might drop your damage out, but I don't know for sure.
Well, it's on Yukari, so it's hard to tell.
Yuri taking one down.
It's time for you to die. Time for you to die again.
Yeah, it's time to put it down.
Also, it stops her from participating in the all-out attack because she's too distressed, I guess.
Ooh.
Can you actually use Aramitama yet? I don't even know.
I don't remember. Oh, but too. Yeah, I'll go for the.
Okay, I guess you can use it then.
Well, I don't know why it'd give it me if I couldn't use it.
I think it is a thing in Persona 3 and Persona 4 and stuff where if you try to get a Persona from shuffle time that you're too low level for, then it just disappears. So
I think they got rid of that in Portable because I haven't seen that. Nope, I don't think the stream's died yet. So
it seems
makes
like
me
this
incredibly
Band-Aid.
happy.
I think this Band-Aid at least helps.
Well done. We've completely mapped out. Detecting three.
Again, I don't think that it needs this much of a boost against them.
I think his music is perfectly fitting.
I don't think the shadows are that scary.
It's all you.
Are you sure?
I really like this shift thing.
It's
Like it's a really nice thing for the baton pass.
It's a nice way to transfer Baton Pass into this game with very different themes, I guess. It's
It also makes up for the losing the clock. Money, money, money.
Because you've got to have money.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Junpei. Good job, salary wage.
Overlord Kirby, you're gonna be waiting a while. It's pretty late. It's a ways into the game before that's gonna happen. You know.
Oh, which one? Yep. There we go.
I will admit, it'll be interesting to see how they change Ken and Koromaru in this game, considering that there's actual damaging Bless and Curse spells rather than just Hama and Mudo.
Makes them a lot more useful, at least.
We don't see that kind of chest often. Let's not pass it up.
Oh, they actually really want you
What
to
if
get
I don't want to?
Let's not pass it up.
We got ourselves a shadow
What
here.
if I want to use the clock?
Well, you can't.
Teleporters are really convenient. I wonder how they work.
Magic.
I'm really
Same
glad
way
they
they make
brought
bourbon
the
and whiskey,
Tartarus
just made by
dialogue
magic.
back over.
It's the same way that you make bourbon and whiskey. You make it by magic.
What next?
Well, you didn't know that
Are
bourbon
you
whiskey
the
was made by
same?
magic?
You are the same!
What, you didn't get the memo you were supposed to change? Well, now you die. This
Damn
is
it, you
your
have a lot of
reward
health.
for refusing to change.
You won. Now let's move on.
I can tell you're quite happy about this.
Yeah, I'm starting to get into it. I'm starting to become happy again. Now that I don't have to worry about stream dying every 5 seconds.
I guess Damien's a fairly simple man.
Do you hear the
I
knocking on wood? The wood is knocking! Please don't break!
Chest?
Well, you can use just one.
Okay, I'd say that's worth it.
Well, what's in the box?
That's
Oh,
pretty
Gorilla
damn
card.
good!
Yeah, that's kind actually really that's really nice to have this early in the game.
Will I use it this early? Probably not. So why give her the Persona 4 school uniform? Because I didn't like the on one. The on... I did not see you there.
Thankfully, he didn't see you very well either.
What do you have against
Okay.
clowns, Junpei?
Well, I mean, if the clowns that were invited to your birthday party were just like weird black blobs of tar, you'd probably be scared of them too, wouldn't you?
Situation.
Yeah, the point.
This may be a good test of your skill.
Focus.
Like this guy's the last
Yuri's
of 'em.
taken one down. You dodged.
Heh,
You
sucker!
can't pimp smack me.
Press the attack.
Bewildered does nothing.
Yeah, you suck!
You won.
And Yukari doesn't
Feel
suck.
my
Yukari hit the target.
Never in the dying
Let's
land,
keep on exploring.
I stays in the lost
Can we go up those stairs?
You might like this song too much.
hand.
Yeah, that was the whole floor. That was a really small floor. Sometimes the random generation for Tartarus floors makes really small ones, and sometimes it makes enormous floors.
Well, it's also the very beginning of the game.
Loot that chest.
Yeah. So these floors are probably going to be a lot smaller than some of the later ones. The shadow
Like
go. I guess you scared it away by opening the chest.
Oh no, he took my chest! That was all I had to live for!
Oh no, maybe you moved over there. Who knows?
We could head back, but it's your call.
Nope. It's not, and say we didn't. Come on, get closer. Not that close. I said not that close!
I'm not listening.
It's a group of 3.
Oh, jeez, this is a weird one.
Okay, it's...
Oh, never mind. You just died from physical. Never mind. Dead!
Your physical's too strong.
Eliminated.
Wait, why is Junpei a part of the Phantom Thieves? I don't think it's actually... are you sure that's canon? I don't think it's canon. I'm sorry, Lord Kirby.
I don't think his current or previous actor ever was in the Phantom Thieves. Unless I'm missing some kind of mobile spinoff. Which, I mean, it does have a mobile spinoff, but I don't think he was in there. Anyway, dead. Money, 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 money.
Da.
And her thingy says mass destruction.
Hey, it's the stairs.
Perfect. And Emerald Kirby saying you're a joker because you stole his costume. Well, clearly, if the Phantom Thieves could be stolen from, they must not have been very good Phantom Thieves, right?
We stole the costumes from the thieves. You steal from the thieves. Isn't that just Sly Cooper? The plot of Sly Cooper?
Oh yeah, it is. Or Robin Hood, something like that.
No, that's just stealing from the rich.
Thinking the rich and giving to the poor.
I think it's just a coincidence that the rich guy's a total asshole.
I think it's just a coincidence that the rich guy is stealing from the poor.
And also tries to kill the Pope.
Yori's taken one down. Yori's
Oh no, Junpei is distressed.
Oh, let's just burn it then.
this is our
Well, Junpei's not going to participate this time, but hey, it's perfect.
Could die anyway.
And Overlord Kirby's
Oh,
finally
Sly,
ready to
I remember when I shot one of my teammates.
I think I might know which part he's talking about.
Ooh, full restore of HP. I'll definitely take that.
I'm guessing that's only for the main character, though. I'm guessing the higher levels are the ones that restore the party. Maybe?
Nailed it.
It was only the main character. Shit. That was the one I
Oh.
didn't need!
I'm guessing the higher levels are the ones that restore the rest of the party.
Alright, let's...
it's a group of
Have you realized that the only battle themes we aren't getting are the Persona free ones?
Yeah, I've noticed. You could swap it off of random if you want to get the Persona 3 ones.
good. That's one.
It's just Tartarus right now, it's fine.
Oh, no worries, it's just hell. I'm disappointed the Sly games never ever came to modern consoles. Yeah, I feel the same. I feel similarly.
I
with
really
Kirby.
want Sly 4 to get off the PS3.
And for the older ones to also hopefully get ported as well at some point.
Yeah, I'd be fine with a Sly collection. I don't think it'd be too much to get all 4 of them in one collection.
I mean, I think you
Maybe
can play
with
all
a
of them.
5th one so we can stop having that fucking Egyptian cliffhanger.
I don't think we're gonna get a 5th one, but hey.
Oh, whole party
we
is.
can at least do
Well, that could have been better last time, sir! Would have been better last time! Before I did this!
Oh, hey, more love.
Ooh, Raku's gotcha.
Minimod's laughing at something. I don't know what, but he's laughing at something.
I
Right,
think he was laughing at the fact that I got the healing thing right after I healed my party.
Probably.
If I had to guess. One's more of an open floor.
Hey, let's loot that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
heal us.
Okay. I should have figured as much.
Two weak enemies. You have the initiative. The enemy's weakness is fire.
Neat. I don't have either. Shoot it.
I'll go with.
Man, she's really good at archery. She managed to shoot 2 arrows at once.
Nicely done. Your enemy eliminated.
Junpei, you should probably use your SP for this. You don't use your SP for much. Let's be honest.
Well, I mean, he didn't. I don't think he had Rakukaja beforehand, so that might be something I'm gonna be using his SP for. I want more Ratchet and Clank games. I just want more of those Sony platformer games in general.
I guess those used to be more popular, but nowadays platformers aren't quite.
Stop
as popular as they
re-releasing The
were.
Last of Us every 5 minutes!
Well, they ran out of things to re-release for The Last of Us. They're running out of things to release for The Last of Us, so they might have to make a third game at some
They make
point.
a third The Last of Us remaster. They make another Last of Us remaster.
The Last of Us remastered. Actually, technically, they already did that. They already remastered the remaster with The Last of Us Part 1 or whatever.
The Last of Us Super Turbo Championship Edition. Junior Math.
With edition.
Featuring Demi-Fiend from SMT Nocturne. What does
Dante.
that doesn't make any freaking sense!
And Dante from the Devil May Cry series, don't forget.
Oh yeah, that one too.
In this situation,
Was never a fan of the Last of Us series, but I do enjoy the story, but I hate Part 2.
It seems like that's not an uncommon opinion that I've heard online, so...
Look, look, Last of Us Part 2 is a fine enough game, but I don't think it deserved Game of the Year.
That, and depending on who you are, some people really didn't like the way that its plot was handled, but that seems to be more of it used to be a somewhat
Yeah, that's a
personal thing.
weird thing that made it the weirdest to me that it was chosen for Game of the Year that year, was that I was hearing nothing but people being like, eh. Like, all of the fans were just like, this is a thing. And then it wins Game of the Year, and even they're like, wait, what? We're fans of Last of Us. We still don't get this.
There's also one I think I heard about recently where people were apparently, what the fuck, keep asking for Crash Bandicoot, huh? I guess so. I'm saying, who the hell's keeps asking for Crash Bandicoot? Let it die already. I'm assuming it's what he's trying to say. Then Overlord Kirby at least says the only thing he likes about Part 2 was the improvements to the gameplay, which makes sense. I believe they did significantly tweak the gameplay for Part 2.
Mm-hmm. Also, welcome, Solyob, to the thing. Luckily, the technical issues seem to have been fixed.
Medimod's still asking for Crash Bandicoot, but considering how Crash 4 went, I don't know if they're gonna make a Crash 5. Or if
I
they
mean,
do,
I
if
think
it's
Crash
gonna be a
4
good
sold
one.
well.
Or it probably did sell well, but I don't know if they're gonna make another one, or if it'll follow, more in the footsteps of Crash 4, or in the footsteps of the previous games.
Oh, you mean like what Crash 4 did? Which was following the footsteps of the previous games.
But it's like it took some of the more annoying parts with the previous games and massively exaggerated them, is the issue that you had with it.
Let's see.
Rather than fixing them like what you'd normally expect a remaster to do.
Well, it's also the problem that the people who remastered it didn't work on Crash 4. Because for some reason they were like, okay, we had a good Crash remake, we had a good Spyro remake. Let's have the Spyro remake devs make the Crash game.
Which is a little odd. Also, oh yeah, Microsoft does own Activision Blizzard now, so technically they have the rights to Crash as well.
Mm-hmm.
What next?
And Solyab's in here asking for a new Spyro game, which honestly I wouldn't be opposed to a new Spyro game. I just don't know if it's gonna
Honestly,
happen.
I'd be fine with that too, honestly.
Good job.
I want to see that too.
Like I'm not opposed to getting more Spyro. I just don't know if it's gonna. I just don't know if they're gonna do it.
I mean, I think Crash and Spyro both sold really well. So it's probably an eventual thing.
And in fact, I think actually, like both Crash and Spyro grew kind of alongside each other and had similar issues. Yeah, like in the end, where they went way far off what the series' strengths were.
Where's my new GoldenEye game? That one has the problem of rights. Kirby.
Yeah. Okay, for a second there, I thought I heard a tornado siren, but no, no, it's not.
That was that's slightly terrifying, probably.
I heard because the tornado siren's actually really far away, so I have to listen closely to actually hear it.
Oh, boss.
The enemy's nearby.
Oh hey, that's the end boss of the bell. So
Yeah, so we're on the third boss of the Tartarus run. Which means if we're able to kill it without leaving, we'll be probably fine.
this boss might take more than one attempt. Let's see how difficult it actually is in this version. Because as I remember, it's a bit of a difficulty spike in the original because it's resists or is immune to basically every physical damage type. So.
Well, then again, it's also the remake, so they might have changed it.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if they made it easier, or if they made it harder, or if they found some weird in between.
Hello, Terraplat. I'd like to make more personas.
Registering personas is overriding. All registered.
Oh.
I, too, have a purpose to serve. Which will you choose?
Hi, Unicorn. Not ready for you yet.
This would be a wise choice.
Oh, actually, you have Z. Oh, on something.
I think this boss originally had a vulnerability to Zeo, or at least didn't resist Zeo, but we'll see if what it does in this game. Also, you can make your Bufu. I know you really want your Bufu, but the question is do you need your Bufu? Okay, I guess you do need your Bufu.
Seems you have been blessed with- Well then, shall we begin?
Imagine Igor with a Teddy outfit. Oh my god. Solia, why'd you have to give me that idea?
Oh, I'm Jack
Frost.
Frost! Oh-ho, well, aren't you the strapping young lad? Just like me, hee-ho! Nice to meet you!
Yeah, I know you like this
Yay!
I know you like this thing too much. Anyway, I'm just imagining Igor with a Teddy outfit where the nose just extends really far out.
I think I have cursed image that existed.
Oh god,
Yeah, I know you.
I don't know.
I know you do, Soliop. I think I've
I don't know
seen
if I need
it
to
already.
see it. I don't know if I need to see it. Also, Overlord Kirby is saying he actually wants them to remake the Banjo games and fix the problems where get connecting stuff as main part to continue the story, or better yet, lower the requirements on them for new players like myself.
Oh no! It's wanting to change Bufu and Garu.
You can just prevent it, so...
But it could do something cool. And also, technically, I already have Bufu on something else.
I mean, I guess you can do it if you want, if you really want to.
I
Anyway,
will trust you this once, because I think there's a trophy. And if you fail me, never again. I fucking...
Oh, you tempted fate.
I hate it.
Yeah, Overlord Kirby was still talking that he played the first game on Nintendo Switch Online and didn't know where to go. He didn't like the way the game was handled in the original. Well, I guess maybe part of that is the type of game, but I don't know. If they really felt like it, they could. But I feel like they would have done it by now if they felt like it.
You failed me. You failed me.
Don't fuck with me,
I'm
Jack.
getting Andros.
Don't fuck with me, Jack.
And also, of all things, Slash. Did you really need Slash?
Oh god, he already posted on your server already.
Yeah, he's posted it before.
It seems
Oh.
no new powers have been bestowed upon you. Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
Well, I confirm.
Andros.
Didn't be posted.
My name is Andros. Birthed from thine heart to walk at thy side, 'twas I. Now my wisdom shall be thine to use. I'm just imagining Star Fox, but with Andros being talking in Old English.
What the hell are you talking about?
What's he saying? God, no. I've seen what you do. Oh, I can make more. I can make him again.
To make Jack Frost again, if you really want to.
Be a wise choice.
This would be a wise choice. He has better magic than... Well, this is a weird way to get a Jack Frost with Zeo, but... I think it works.
So is it Jack Frost with Zeo or Jack Frost with Dia that was specifically the request?
I don't think
was
we have the
Dia.
requests yet, though.
You don't have the requests yet, but we might have them in the future.
Well, either
Then
way,
might
I
be
don't
out.
have Dia on the other one anyway.
Okay.
Also, I'm pretty sure I have a skill card for Dia anyway.
Alright then.
What do you
Yeah, skill cards make those kinds of requests a lot easier, let's put it that way.
Been blessed. Well then.
Make another Jack Frost!
How! Hee how!
March of the Frosts.
My god.
Well, this was a weird way to get another Jack Frost.
It's not the way you wanted, but it certainly functions, does it not?
Yes.
please take a look?
Fancy.
Registering, I see.
Well, gee, I wonder which one I want!
Will you register it to the I've completed registration.
I wonder which Bufu I want.
Very well. How may I assist you? We look forward.
Second Banjo game, however, I will play for multiplayer, but I heard it was actually fun. Banjo-Tooie is pretty good. I actually still really like Banjo-Tooie.
From what I've heard, the
I don't
multi-
like it as much as the... I have a weird love-hate one because it was my first one. So... I'm kind of biased. Anyway, let's go get murdered by a boss.
Let's see
probably.
what this boss is like. This first one's gonna be a dry run just to see what the boss is like and to see if you win to see what it's like. And maybe we might beat him this time if he's not too difficult. Otherwise, we'll see what happens.
Looks tougher than I thought. I'm still doing the old voices, because screw them.
The enemy's attacks are growing stronger. If you're being overwhelmed by the enemy's assault, protect yourselves by guarding.
Alright, something you can't do in the original game.
Even if your weakness is struck, you can avoid being knocked down. Try and make use of that in battle.
Alright, I think that's part of it, is that as in the original, this game uses Zeo attacks, and Yukari is weak against those.
Oh, we'll find out, I guess.
Might as well try Bufu first, and... I'll do some damage. Reasonable damage.
Let's try on what it's gonna... Let's see what it's gonna try and do.
Who knows, maybe they swapped it over to use Garu instead, just as to troll people who played the original.
It'd be pretty damn funny.
Oh my god, it did. I was joking, but apparently that's exactly what they did.
Amazing.
I was kidding.
And it's
but
weak to
apparently
Zeo.
my god.
I see how this remake's going.
It's just they intentionally troll the show if you've actually played the original game.
I love that.
Now, the question is, does he also have Zeo?
Well, I don't think he would, considering how he's
Oh, he blocks
weak
that.
to it.
Okay. Okay, so at least they show you if an enemy blocks a status ailment. That's a nice touch.
I'm disappointed that we didn't get Jack Frost as a Mii costume in Smash Ultimate. He's a mascot of both SMT and Persona.
Feeling.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, it would have been. Okay, he's gonna use regular guard that time, and the guard wasn't a great idea there. It was a good thing you got Zio before this fight, then, clearly.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it would have been a very slow boss fight.
You won. Now let's move on.
So I was thinking this was gonna be a dry run, but clearly it's better than that. It's also level 10. Usually you don't get anywhere near this much experience before the first like mission.
And another one bites the dust.
And
Well,
another
alrighty,
one
how about we
covered.
spice things up every now and then? Like by changing up the leader. Don't you want to see how I'd run this whole shebang? Well, don't you?
Honestly.
It wouldn't be wise to change commander in the middle of an expedition. Also, he's actually been competent so far. I mean, look,
Well,
you haven't
I'm
died.
pretty sure I could have just taken down the enemies here all by myself.
Junpei, you can't even lie, and I'd say that with a straight face.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Guess there's always next time.
You should play Tokyo Mirage Session. I've tried the first hour or two of that.
I can hear our footsteps echo.
Hey, we hear another pair of footsteps. Psych!
That is totally a Junpei moment right there. Anyway, there's Twilight fragment chests here as well. That's kind of disappointing.
I
I'm
see
guessing
that.
these.
I'm guessing that's where one of the somas is that you'd usually get on these kinds of floors.
Probably.
Do I go for them?
I'm guessing they'd still stick around if you don't, because the chests on these boss floors usually stick around and stay the same. So I'm guessing if you didn't do, I guess if you did them or didn't do them now, then they'd probably stick
Equipment.
around. What's a hothead shirt?
Equip now, do it later.
What's in the other one? Is this a?
And a weapon.
Huh, interesting. And it's a weapon. It's a weapon for the main character as well. A long wakashi. Long wakizashi.
Ooh, magic and agility boost.
It's a traditional Japanese sword, which makes it better. A
And
hothead shirt
resist freeze.
Well, it wasn't a Soma or SP recovery item, so it's not what I was hoping for. But hey, between Yukari and Junpei, okay then.
She's a healer, so she's slightly more important right now. I do enjoy that game, but not a lot of people were interested because a lot of people said that wasn't Yeah, it apparently changed development very late into it to be something different and with the Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I'm just
Anyway,
going back over to this floor to heal. I was just going back here to save.
All right. I'm assuming that I'm assuming that the Tartarus blockade should be relatively close, as it was
Yeah.
before. It might have changed, but let's hope.
Yep, we'll find out, I guess. Go!
Go for the gold.
Try the rush command.
Just kill them all.
Chest often. Let's not pass it up.
also there's a locked chest on this floor. So I'm guessing there must be some renewable way to get Twilight fragments, considering that stuff can randomly, considering you can randomly spawn chests.
I
that
think it's
require
just
Twilight
rare
fragments.
rare things that you can get from these floors. Like you can get
Maybe.
them from the weird hand things. I think that's what Joel told me when I asked him.
Okay.
Because he has been drip feeding me a bit of the info, because I've been asking on what kind of changes they made.
I
What
see.
a great fight.
Alright then.
I mean, you might as well use rush mode for something like that, right?
That's just the whole floor? Oh, never mind.
Almost.
Never mind the bottom half.
Well done.
Now the floor is done.
It's more of them.
Nicely done.
Chop them up.
Eliminated.
You might as well just shoot him or something. Or that works too, I suppose. Seems like an unnecessary amount of force to use.
You played the Switch version of Tokyo Mirage Sessions, you have access to DLC, plus you get your Joker costume from Persona 5, only for the Switch version.
Interesting, that's a Switch exclusive.
Well, I do have the Switch version, so that works out, I guess.
I wonder if the Switch version has any downgrades compared to other versions of the game.
I think the only downgrade that happened was the Japanese version, where they got rid of some of the there's like some nudity in the Japanese version of Tokyo Mirage Sessions that was taken out of the Switch version. So apparently when the Switch version launched in Japan, a bunch of people went out to buy the Wii U version.
Which is really funny when you think about it.
Like, imagine that. People going to buy the Wii U version instead. How badly did you fuck up?
I mean, to be fair, I imagine there were probably more people who owned a Wii U in Japan in the first place.
Are you sure about that? Are we sure the Wii U wasn't also a completely terrible in Japan?
I think it was. I think it was still a bit terrible in Japan, but I imagine there might have been more people who owned a Wii U in Japan.
More money.
Okay, let's see real quick. Wii U sales by region.
Yeah! Who's up next?
Alright, let's get going.
Okay, let me see if I can find. Okay, well, I'll just use Wikipedia for this then.
A shadow!
Actually, okay, that's surprising. Apparently, it sold worse in Japan. It sold like only a little over half as much in Japan as it did in the U.S. And then other regions combined were also more than Japan. So it actually sold arguably the worst in Japan. That's weird.
Oof.
I guess it's kind of like with the Nintendo 64, which also sold better in the U.S. than it did in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
When it also was considered to be a major flop, especially in Japan. It's between HP Aggie or Persona EXP.
That's a hard one. Let's go for Aggie. Gunpei's been doing just fine with his low HP. He's fine. I've been completely decimating the shadows here. Ooh, this is nice. Four-ish.
Found the stairs.
There's.
The reason, and Overlord Kirby believes the reason Tokyo Modern Sessions didn't sell very well was due to censorship. That's, well, maybe it's possible, especially for the Switch version, where Damien already explained part of what happened there, the reaction.
Yeah.
We have the advantage. You can do this.
I'll go with.
Good to know that the Navigator still talks over the people still talk over the Navigator in this version too.
Never mind.
Should have expected it.
Oh, I actually got rid of the Garu persona.
Now's the time.
Well, at least you have someone else who can use Garu. This is one thing that I'm looking at is that the Nintendo 64 and Wii U both ended up flopping. We already have an idea of why the Wii U flopped, but apparently the Nintendo 64 also flopped in Japan, at least partially due to the almost complete lack of role-playing games.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Considering there were there's only a couple of RPGs I can think of. Let's see. There of course was Paper Mario,
Quest 64.
and there's Ogre Battle 64, I believe, which is an earlier Atlas game.
I think that's it.
And those like 3 RPGs that I can name off the top of my head. There might have been more, but that's all I can name. And if Mother 3 had released on the Nintendo 64 like it was planned, then it would have been like 4.
Okay, the twins are weak to electricity. Well, time to use a good amount of SP, but oh well.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
There's no Tales of Game for N64. Yep.
Which is unfortunate. Especially since the series actually got its start on the Super Nintendo, pushing system boundaries. Even if I feel like I don't like the way it plays.
Booth is good.
Perfecto.
It says that.
Perfecto.
Oh, that's this door.
Oh, I think it's here. I think this is,
Oh,
or no, it's not.
still
That's
not
just
there
a
quite
valuable
yet.
treasure chest. Very first Tales of game for the Game Boy Advance version can go to hell. Well, that's the first official way you could play that you could play it at the least.
Pay attention next time.
I'll go with. Come, Persona.
All right. The enemy's down. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
It's all you. Can't stop now.
I can't- This music reminds me of this one video that I was watching where it was this song playing with the one episode from SpongeBob of the jellyfish rave where it's just the Yaldabaoth theme playing while the pineapple goes up and down. So suddenly that image just went into my mind there. Of just
don't
the
know why that
pineapple
randomly-
going up and down, just
I don't-
bobbing up and down.
I have no idea why that image would randomly pop into your head, but okay.
Because
Okay, just-
because it plays the Yaldabaoth song
Hey,
in
nobody-
that.
nobody-
There's a video
oh,
that has
cool.
the Yaldabaoth song play there.
Oh, I see.
That's why I mentioned the Yaldabaoth part.
Hey, that's our ticket.
Now I understand slightly more about the logic in your head.
Retreat could
You
be a
do?
viable option.
No, not no. Nope, I understand nothing. I've never understood anything in my life.
Nathan doesn't understand Nathan. Okay, now the attack decided not to give me another attack.
See that coming?
I'm guessing you didn't push it with this right timing or something. That's my best guess.
Oh no.
It probably requires specific timing to work that way. At least that's how it usually works.
I had
for
to
the
suffer
thing.
for 80 hours of Tales of Fantasia of the GBA version. I beat it a long time ago. It was torture.
As far as I can tell, other versions of Tales of Fantasia are pretty much the same, so... Just that the Game Boy Advance version has more washed-out graphics because it's on the Game Boy Advance, so they needed to make sure you could see it if you were unfortunate enough to have the original model.
In this situation,
And also that apparently the translation was of questionable quality alongside the voice acting being redubbed and sounding a lot weirder. That was actually one of the things they did for Tales of Fantasia that was pushing the Super Nintendo's capabilities, was that there was a whole lot of voice samples and that took up actually quite a bit of cartridge space.
Huh.
And I think it was right up at the very maximum amount of data you could actually put onto a Super Nintendo cartridge that the system could possibly address, which is interesting when you think about it. Yeah, it looks like it's been doing well so far, but let's hope that it doesn't get jinxed, and then it'll be all good. Not missing, you idiot! Good, you didn't miss. Please hit! Hey, look, you hit it!
I mentioned Yukari has been having a better hit accuracy with those than Junpei has.
Wow, I guess...
Man, things really have changed.
Don't be so reckless. You won't have enough stamina.
Why is she getting so angry all of a sudden?
Because
Don't be
I
so
have
reckless.
because I have single-digit SP on Makoto.
I see.
Well done.
I mean, I guess that's true, but you don't really need the SP that badly, do you?
yes, we got the advantage.
I'll go with. Jack.
All right, the enemy's down.
Do it. Junpei's up to bat. Let's see.
I gotta say, I'm doing a lot better now. I can actually play the video game and have fun with it. I'm so happy. You still there, Nathan?
Yes, I'm still here, don't worry.
Okay. More experience. Experience. More XP.
Doing pretty well.
Anyway, if this isn't the end of the block, I'm slightly in trouble. Because my SP is very low.
It's pro... Oh, there's no enemies on this floor, so...
Seem to be special floors. I need you to go up through them for the investigation.
No.
Special floors with...
Okay.
Well, this is odd. So I guess, is this leading up to the next... Is this leading up to the Tartarus blockade?
Persona! In my sleep.
Please try not to do that in class or something. It'd be a hassle if people started asking questions.
What's this?
Multiple areas by borders resembling rifts. One of those border floors.
So I guess there's going to be a section. So there's a section here where you can't move on yet. There's
Yep.
the old document. Yep. Oh, you know, it makes you read the old documents automatically. That's cool.
Now Nathan doesn't have an excuse.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't play this version first, so I did have an excuse. I didn't think that the old
path is
documents were
blocked.
readable.
No.
What do you mean the path is blocked? Just walk on top of the blocks!
I'm sorry, it's an insurmountable
Why
head-high
can't we
blockade.
jump?
This is the 0-A. This is the A button challenge. You can't jump up there.
Like, seriously, we could literally just jump over. And
Yeah, but that would be really dangerous, and also that would violate the spirit of the A button challenge, now wouldn't it?
What A button? I'm playing on a PlayStation controller.
Well, you're not allowed to jump, okay?
All right.
Otherwise, Tartarus will collapse.
Isn't that a good thing?
Tartarus cryo collapses, you can't finish the game, okay?
But wouldn't it be a good thing if Tartarus collapses? Spoilers?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Registering, I see.
Good job, Bufu. You're the best.
Operating. I've completed registration. Very well.
Well, we did the entirety of the first block. Persona free reload for Switch 2 when... That's probably gonna be the only way it'd probably get it working. I'm so hungry.
Tartar sauce.
This toothpaste.
A real leader knows when to surrender. How does that make you feel, Damien? Anyway, I think you've had enough Tartarus for now.
Yep, we've done literally all we can until the for this month, so I think we're pretty good to go. So, I gotta ask the chat something. Are you, like, noticing anything different besides for the non-existence of the blue screen of death? Like, is there any, like, noticeable quality drops, or is it just fine?
It shouldn't be too bad, but if there is anything that you guys are noticing, then please, and please speak up.
None? Alright then. Well, in that
That's what I was
case, I
assuming.
think... Honestly, this works, I guess, then.
That's what I was thinking, is that 3,000 is usually more than enough for 720p 30.
You know what?
So yay, it works!
So I guess
I
maybe
can
if you
enjoy
wanted
the
to-
video game!
I guess you did just have to slightly drop your bit rates in this case, and it seems to have made things a lot more stable.
I know.
Yay!
Just, I guess sometimes this just happens where you might have to drop your bit rate a bit to get a stable stream.
Honestly, I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't think apparently the bit rate doesn't mean too much, so I think we're good.
Or at least it doesn't mean much in this case.
Oh, by the way,
Anyway, time to just enjoy the Persona game.
Heading to practice? Alright.
Track team!
My side is killing me. I might have overdone it a bit. I'm not giving up yet. I can keep going.
Also, here's the thing about all the social links in Reload. They actually voiced every single one.
What kind of
That's yeah, that's a lot more effort than I would have expected. Especially after what happened with Persona 3 Portable when they remastered that.
Well, they didn't really have a choice with Portable. It was barely fitting on the cart, I'm pretty sure. It was barely fitting on that disc.
Well, was that and the fact that I was thinking more like when they remastered Portable, they didn't do anything like that.
Speaking of, I have a theory on that actually. How much do you want that they wanted to announce Persona Free Reload, but then COVID made that slow down so much that it was nearly impossible.
I mean, it's not impossible. I don't know for sure, but
because it actually makes a lot of sense why there was so much of a drought for information. Because I'm pretty sure it was. I like to think it was originally to be like one game every like few months is announced, and then Persona Free Reload as the big one at the end. But they couldn't get Reload to actually work, so they were like, just throw them out. Just throw these remakes out. We need time.
Yeah, I could probably see that.
I'm gonna get this game for PS5 digitally, because if you do that, you get the PS4 version for free.
But if you have the PS5 version, then what do you need the PS4 version for? That's the real question.
He probably... I don't know if he has a PS5 or not.
Oh, okay.
I figured as much. Guess I wouldn't be dying over here. You're pretty crazy. Kinda sucks. You totally destroyed me. I knew the standards were high around here, but I never thought someone so good would be right in front of me. Okay, I've made up my mind. Listen up. I'm gonna make you eat my dust.
Oh no, Miyamoto sees me as a rival.
How does that make you feel?
What do you mean my Nintendo stuff just got copyrighted?
Don't you love it?
Copyright? No.
Why not? What's the problem?
Bro, social links.
Grow your damn social links already.
Let's get going. I think I might have
Nice.
twisted my knee. Forget it.
I have both consoles, a PS4 and PS5. The reason why I keep my PS4 because it runs DVDs and Blu-rays.
I guess that makes sense.
I assume you don't have the disc version of the PS5 because that also does.
Oh, the disc version is more expensive, so that would might be a reason why he wouldn't have it.
Oh, it's you. What's up?
No, I'm Makoto, not you.
Okay, sure. Why don't we stop somewhere?
Wrong name, you idiot.
It's tough being a team manager. You really don't get any respect. And the guys on the team all act like little kids. Where's my towel? Can you wash this for me? I'm not their mother, you know. At least I don't have to worry about gaining weight since I'm always running around taking care of them. How about you? Are you enjoying track and field?
Not at all. It's the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Sure. Thought it might be boring.
Ugh, running.
So much better than everyone else.
Oh, running.
You have your own style, and you don't waste much energy. Well, if you have any questions, just ask Kaz. You know, Kazushi. You guys are in the same class, so I'm sure he'd be willing to help you. You can ask me too if you want, since I'm the manager.
Yuko's looking out for me. I can't believe she'd do that.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the strength arcana.
I also noticed that Tara Platt's doing a more of the bombastic Elizabeth from the spin-offs than the original Elizabeth.
Which would make sense considering that they're probably going more. Considering that's probably what they're. As far as they're concerned, the spin-off and also the most recent portrayals. So.
Yep.
Welcome back.
You guys will be friends. Oh, speaking of after-school activities, I heard you joined a club. But despite this, they weren't able to safely finish the concert.
They were
Our
able to safely finish this
Our
concert.
next story is about a strange animal from overseas. It's called the platypus.
Well, who the hell made this?
The platypus, an animal native to Australia, is an egg-laying mammal. It's God's joke of an animal. And behind the male platypus's feet are poisonous spurs. What a strange animal. I own a PS5 for $300 because my cousin doesn't use it very much, so I buy it off of him. Oh, digital version. It is the digital version. Okay.
I get it. That's not a bad deal on a PS5. Probably, all things considered.
Can't tell what they are from the titles. Wonder who's reading them. Well, maybe think about the person who has a book in their hand. Wait, that's T. Never mind. Never mind. I'm blind.
Well, look at that amazing book you're reading. Oh wait, that's a cup of tea. There's no point in. I don't think there's much point in checking that till 5.2, if I had to guess.
I honestly just forgot the date.
Okay.
Jeez, I have 15,000 yen.
Oh yeah. What'll it be?
Also, I figured this out from a friend of mine. This guy's voiced by the original Akihiko.
Well, as long as you
Oh.
know.
Interesting choice. I guess his voice got old enough, his voice got old enough in the meantime that it fits better for this cop now, by comparison.
Everything look good here?
Anyway, Junpei finally gets a shirt. A better shirt, at least.
No, just the shirt. Just the same shirt he always wears.
But you're good. It's all yours. Everything looks alright then. But you're alright then.
Anyway, sell all that
What'd you bring?
shit and sell all of these.
Wanna sell and bump?
12,000 yen!
It seems like you can still get some pretty significant amounts of cash,
Alright, I'll take that.
which is nice.
How many? You're handing that over? Sure. It's a deal.
I have free power bands from that. Jeez.
All done here? Be seeing you.
Yeah, I can hear the Akihiko now when I'm listening for it. Yay.
Done already? Hey.
I head here Saturday for the good deed. For now, though, coffee addiction.
It's a little more charm in your body.
Ranked arm.
Who knew the best way to become a more charming person was to drink?
So that's how. So that's why everyone likes Kikori.
By the way,
I'm not so sure about that.
yep.
Bookstore. Sale today! Why does nobody want my ramen noodles? Because Starbucks.
I'm sorry about you and your ramen noodle business. It's just not that popular nowadays.
I didn't realize there was so much to buy. Also, I wasn't really in the mental state to do this alone today.
Don't worry, I'm not in a good mental state either. It took me 8 hours to figure out how to go for an hour. What?
I think you're in a better mental state now, aren't you?
Yeah, I like to think so at least. I definitely feel happier. Don't like my friends in bad mental states. I don't either, but it's just this was really stressing me out, and I'm very thankful that we seem to have found a fix for it now.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Same thing here. I don't like seeing Damien in a bad mental state either. That's why I wanted to try to help him as best I could with this issue, and I think I did about what I could.
Like it's just something with me where I'm just not really good with seeing a problem and not having an answer for it. It just makes me very, very anxious. Like, I get severe anxiety from just having something go wrong and not knowing how to fix it.
Well, that's bad. I would say that's bad, but I don't know what she would prefer to hear. Would she prefer your honesty or someone trying to comfort her?
Tell me about it. And then Mr. Akota got all pissed off. He called me to the faculty office and even yelled at me about the length of my skirt. I had to listen to Mr. Akota lecture me for the longest time. He was all like,
This rate, you'll end up as a good-for-nothing adult. And you're not putting enough thought into your future.
come on. It's
Honestly, some of my favorite things is when actors make fun of how other actors speak.
Yeah.
Like
That's one thing that's kind of hard to
It's
pull
some of
off.
my favorite parts of this, but it's also horrifying to think on how late in development was that when every other line is fixed so they know what they sound like enough to replicate it.
Yeah, that might be a bit of an issue.
right. We should be allowed to enjoy ourselves.
All right.
now.
Well, I guess that's one she
It's
wants.
man. Honestly,
That's one she wants to hear,
don't
at
like
least.
her at all. I'm working hard for the track team, so I think that's good enough for now. As for the future, well, I've got plenty of time to think about it later.
Rank Who's?
I guess this this isn't the best place for a long conversation. Huh. I'm gonna
I think it's a perfectly fine place for a long conversation.
Ouch.
God damn!
That one strong kid knocked her right down in one hit.
It's dangerous to be running around here. Wait, aren't you?
Oh, and Yuko.
How many times do I have to tell you? You can call me Big Sis, nothing else.
I will buy my balls back even if it means working at the food shop, including ramen noodles.
I see. And don't worry, Minnie, I feel the same way. I don't like seeing my friends in bad mental states, so it is nice to check up and try to do something about it if there is something I can reasonably do
Yeah,
about it. In this case, it could do.
Thanks for it, Minnie.
The school gate is gonna close soon.
And that's one thing where this is sort of something I could help with, so I tried to help as best I could.
And I'm very appreciative of it, Nathan. Thank you for this. Thank you for dealing with this with me.
You're welcome. I feel like I feel like these are the simplest solutions we should have tried first, which was just trying to switch which server it was connecting to, and also just switching and turning the bitrate down.
So yes, I'm still Canadian, but it's also a lesser bitrate. Fine, I'm still Canadian.
I remember when I first saw Akihiko, and my first thing I did was making a joke that it was Canadian. I don't know why, he just looked Canadian to me.
I don't really see it. No, you're not. You're Rio. The what?
I'm guessing the idea that you're Canadian. No, you're not. You're Rio.
With many people choosing to go overseas for a long vacation, it's a popular vacation choice this year, it seems. Airports are filled with travelers. According to a survey, the most popular destination is once again Hawaii.
Well, that's funny considering what other game I'm playing right now.
It's a part that one man is beating the crap out of everyone with his bare hands. And he's also being helped by two other people, beating people up with bats and wrenches.
Speaking of, the crime rate in Hawaii has now quadrupled to 9 million.
Speaking of which, the crime rate has gone up by roughly 75%. Everyone, please lock your doors and stay inside until the crime epidemic has passed.
Fucking yeah.
Lord Kirby, I think we've already had the Persona 4 remake. I don't see them making another one unless they
apparently
really
there are rumors right now of a Persona 4 and a Persona 2 right now.
I guess they could happen, but the fact that there's already a Persona 4 remake makes it seem like kind of weird to do that.
Do you forget that there was technically a Persona 3 remake as well?
I mean, I guess you have a point, but still.
Though honestly, I still really I'd rather see Persona 1 and 2 have some kind of adjustments.
That would be nice.
Especially Persona 2. Or at the very least, just give us the freaking game so we can have both of them for once in our goddamn lives. So you don't have to go from the PSP version to the PS1 version. For eternal punishment. Persona 6 after that. I'm honestly fine if they just, like... I'd be fine with them going back and forth for remakes. But it's up to Atlas, obviously.
Getting new Persona games would be nice, but I guess remakes are generally a pretty safe bet for industry-wise.
The ingredients are a secret. What's that? You were allergic to it. Well, that's not our problem.
Well, they probably put it in tiny font what things to watch out if you're allergic to, so you can't sue them for that. By tiny font, I mean really tiny font.
I can't see anything! Beef balls!
You can do something in the net cafe related to the guess you could use the computer to order takeout and stuff.
Oh, I can't go, I can't work anywhere, so, oh.
In case you want to go to Tartarus, even though you finished Tartarus. Yeah, Tartarus is only like 21 floors high. Who would have thought?
I fucking wish. And by that I mean that'd get really boring really quickly. So probably a good thing it's not.
Oh, Twilight Fragments there. Cool.
Yeah, there's a bunch. Apparently there's a trophy for finding all of them in the town, which pretty much signifies to me there is a limited amount.
Mm-hmm.
They are limited.
There's a limited amount, at least, for what you can readily find in the town.
Anyway, back to my addiction.
Back to coffee.
Liking this night music.
Yeah, it's actually pretty nice.
Also remake SMT If, aka Persona 0. I'd actually really enjoy remakes of SMT 1 and 2 as well. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd really like remakes of the original SMTs. And no, the mobile phone version doesn't count. I forgot to go to the farm.
Well then.
Oh well. Thanks.
Someone's inviting you to hang out. Oh, it's him.
Oh god, emojis.
What's the problem with emojis?
Why would you emoji?
There's plenty of reasons why you might use emojis.
Fine.
She has an amazing voice and she looks great when she's on stage.
Real catchy look.
You look just like that famous ace detective.
But he's not a detective yet.
Well, then why am I talking about him?
Wait a minute.
I'm creating a time paradox.
Nathan, you can't go changing the future like that!
You have to understand the future.
I mean, honestly, the Persona 3 protagonist isn't the most attractive guy, but he's alright.
He looks better than you. And I mean you, Narukami, not you, Nathan. I was about to say, I realized how that sounded for like 5 seconds after saying it. I was like, wait a second.
I was about to say, that's kind of rude.
I meant Narukami, not Nathan.
Now I understand.
Oh my god, that scarf is handsome. Advice for fighting detective, more defective. Ace defective.
Yeah, sadly, I guess that joke's gone from this version, at least as far as I know.
Well, we don't know. I think it was later. Anyway.
Okay, it might have been. It might have been later.
I think that's during the when the person goes missing. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, episode 10, Instant Ramen Smorgasbord, Feather Swan. And on to today's news. Our first story is about the many young people with only part-time employment.
By the way,
Wait, how am I an ace detective? I didn't even try to detect anything. I didn't even try to detect anything. I'm not a detective.
I thought you were about to say, I didn't even detective anything.
Yes, I may have been.
That door sealed. Anyway, take a guess where I'm going. You're right!
I didn't even make a guess. I guess at least it should have been obvious.
No, not going to the club. Going to the Starbucks.
Starbucks is better.
I always feel super sleepy on waking up on Mondays. There's another special morning assembly today. Didn't we just have one last week?
By the way,
Remember how Kirijo-senpai gave that great speech last week? Apparently that got the principal really fired up, and now he wants to make a follow-up speech.
excuse me?
Seriously, the heck? Why do we have to suffer just because he wants to stroke his ego?
Oh, you just said it, because he wants to stroke his
The
ego.
first bell is run.
we'll now begin this morning's assembly. First, our principal has some words he'd like to share with you. Please give him a warm welcome.
Hello, Mr. Pringles.
Thank you.
What's the deal with
Thank you, that is my name.
You think it's about the recent incidents?
Principal Pringle.
It's me.
I mean, they don't ever give him a name, do they?
Shouldn't even know about the
Nope, so Principal Pringles it is.
I just hope this
And apparently, the students in this game, according to Lord Kirby, the students in this game suck, even in the remake. How do you feel? How does that make you feel?
They all look the same.
They're all conforming. Spot the main characters.
I'd like to tell you about my
The guy on the podium, he looks different from everyone else.
No, Principal Pringle's not the main character. This game isn't a Pringles, Ed.
Yeah, it's not that what. I'm just imagining something like the Skittles RPG, but instead of the fantasy version, it's just a principal who gets his power via Pringles.
It has it's like Popeye, except he opens a can of Pringles to get his power instead.
And all it does is just make his pen full of ink, so he can just write down stuff. Like, it has the super bombastic music, but it's just him writing paper.
You know, I could see that happening. I can even see that part happening in like a Popeye cartoon, actually.
as they say, everything in moderation. This
It's like the bombastic music where he's just writing something.
school has to offer.
Wait a minute. Doesn't this remind you of Kirijo-senpai's speech?
Yeah, you're right. I guess
It's
if
the
I
same
was a
speech.
teenager,
He was a plagiarist the whole
I
time.
blame him, but still.
Lunch break, lunch break,
Do you
lunch
have a minute?
break, lunch break.
I'm sorry, but I'll need some of your time after school. I have a special request for you.
Me.
I apologize if
Why is it gotta be me? Come on, man.
Because Yukari's busy and Junpei's a moron.
I'll tell you more about it.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Until then.
Wait. I think I'm supposed to say resent.
Yeah, close enough.
What does resemble mean again?
Let's begin.
Alright, let's review quadratic functions. Y'all remember those, don't you? It's like a nice thing of cheese. Sometimes the graph will be a parabola, and sometimes a hyperbola.
Hyperbola, something like that.
Well, they're certainly beautiful curves, but they can't measure up to the parabolic and hyperbolic spirals. These are algebraic spirals. Look, aren't they magnificent? Like a nice wheel of cheese.
Why is she such a cheese now?
Let's see if you can answer this from a mathematical point of view, Iori-kun. Which of the following is not an algebraic spiral? It's not a thing of cheddar, it's a mozzarella. How the heck?
Okay, for an algebraic spiral, does it? I wonder if anyone in the chat knows. Otherwise, I can look it up. It's my guess. I have a couple of potential guesses, but most people said A. A is a reasonable one, but it almost seemed too obvious. Minimod says B. I guess Mini's probably learning this. Should I look up what an algebraic spiral is, or do you just want to go with it?
Do I believe Mini or do I believe the internet? Believe the Overlord Kirby says believe the internet.
Let's see if the internet is correct. Oh, Minnie says do not trust my judgment. Are you sure, Minnie?
A is right.
Oh, okay, then.
Correct, well done. Here's a piece of cheese. This is a logarithmic spiral.
Logarithmic spiral.
When the golden ratio is the growth factor, it's called a golden spiral. Like a nice wheel of cheddar. Just as the name implies, you can graph an algebraic spiral using an algebraic equation. B is the Archimedean spiral. C is a parabolic spiral. And D is a lettuce. All of which are algebraic spirals. However, A, the logarithmic spiral, is not considered an algebraic spiral. Like a nice thing of cheese.
Not about the cheese. No one wants to hear about cheese.
A common spiral found in nature, such as on nautilus shells and sunflower seeds.
I'm going to choke you
and
with
wedges of cheese. No matter how far you scale in or out, the shape remains roughly the same. This is called cheese similarity.
No, it's self-similarity, weird.
Way it spirals kind of reminds me of Taurus.
Yamada-kun gave him the answer. He must be really smart.
Like a nice wheel of cheese.
I was about the cheese!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Even Overlord Kirby's asking now. Okay, seriously, what's with you and cheese?
I don't know, something about her face just conveys conveys mouse to me.
Alright, I remember, this is the conversation I basically didn't pay any attention to in my first playthrough, so it took until January for me to even try entering the student council room.
Come to the student council room when you can.
You were like, why me?
No, I didn't even realize I was actually supposed to come. I thought that was just this thing of Laura, she was going to take me to the student council room at some point. Just at your stupidest moment ever. Well, what was it, Minnie?
An ally, meaning someone who understands.
Joy is now making him join the student council.
I know what it means to be a leader, so I have me
Just had my stupidest moment ever. What kind of stupid moment?
So I guess if we're going with the idea that I am Mitsuru, I'm trying to I'm here stopping Damien from making the same stupid mistake I did by not joining student council.
I mean, I was gonna go anyway, but I'm not going to finish student council. But I know a certain treasurer that I will do the social link for.
So essentially, you have your desktop and laptop both together right now on your desk, right? Yeah, I guess that makes sense, Minnie. I think I might be able to see where this is going, but continue on.
Oh boy.
And I've already filed and approved your student council membership on your behalf. But you'll have to go to the faculty office on your own to sign everything.
And there's the part that Nathan failed. Have to go find Miss Toriumi.
And both have headphones plugged in, so I'm guessing, did you have the wrong... Are you wearing the wrong headphones? Or...
Uh-oh.
I'll be waiting.
Man, they keep mentioning it.
I guess this
hey, idiot!
I guess this was an actual issue that people just completely missed the student council existed. Yeah, you have Damien's stream open on there and the laptop.
Oh boy.
You made it.
I see. Yes, I'm forcing Damien to join the student council because there's social links there that he probably wants to do.
Oh,
you know?
there's sales.
Prices are a bit lower today.
Oh,
Take a
cool.
look if you have the chance.
Well, I don't think there's nothing new here to buy.
Too bad I already bought everything.
Guess there's accessories, but that's about it. I don't think there's any of these you really want.
And even then, I think I bought all these.
At least
Except
all
for
of
the
them that you
SP one.
want.
Well, I don't really need the SP one.
Yeah, I'll admit whoever's singing this song, I also haven't ever felt like da 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 da.
Use it. Just be careful.
I don't think that's actually a valid emotion when I really
You gotta
think about
tell
it.
now. Do.
Well, okay then, Damien. I gotta tell you something. Well, the thing I gotta tell you is da 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 da.
That's good to know.
You can be seeing you.
If you just apply that knowledge, you'll
Boy,
be able
your
to solve
signing
the secret of life.
sucks.
I'm not trying. I'm not saying. I'm just stating the fact. The fact
He's not
is,
saying, he's signing. Everyone's average level 10. Well, I hope so. I like how everyone immediately did Tartarus, apparently.
Let's see. Basically, you were watching the stream on the desktop without having swapped headphones to the laptop, so you were listening to stream audio from the laptop, which is a bit ahead for some reason, and watching the visual stream from the desktop. I can yeah, that makes some kind of sense. But I guess you just now figured out why the audio was out of sync then. I don't have enough space on my desk to have a desktop and laptop here. That's because I have a bit too much stuff here already.
I don't think there's anything in particular that needs my attention.
As I do have a lot of things already set up here. I have 3 monitors and a TV and multiple consoles over here near the TV, so my space is a bit limited.
How'd you know she was going to say this ahead of time? Did you play this game? So apparently he thought that I was just knowing what she was going to say beforehand. I played this game so much that I know exactly what jokes to make the wheels of cheese. I'm perfect.
Yes.
I could see that, considering you have played Persona 3 a lot. Not as much as Persona 5, but you played it a lot.
So read through this and sign here. All right, looks good.
What kind of name is that?
You can leave the rest to me. Good luck in student council.
Man, what's with you and cheese? I was making it a joke for that character, not myself.
And also, Minnie is saying he was so confused, but he did not ask why. But I guess now we know.
Don't ask why. School uniforms are so boring.
This is how Japanese schools work. I'm sorry.
All right, everyone. This is who I've been talking to you about. He'll be joining us in student council starting today.
This isn't visual novel? No, it's not.
So he's the one. I'm Hidetoshi Odagiri.
It has to count as a stupid moment, correct? I'd say it kind of counts, but it's not really. It's really not that bad when you really think about it.
Not that bad.
I'm Chihiro Fushimi.
I think I've had dumber moments before. Don't worry.
I'm a first year, and I'm
In real life, there were free dress day in some schools. Okay, okay. I guess that makes sense. Is that a Japan? Is that a thing specifically in Japan?
I'm a first
Sorry.
year, and I'm still learning the ropes, so please be patient with me.
It might be.
It's gonna bother me. I'm looking it up.
Okay, I guess give Damien 1 minute to look it up real quick, and I guess I'll just talk about whatever nonsense I feel like talking about in the meantime. Yes, it is my Minnie. It is indeed my emote. I should probably be streaming more often, so you can use it more often. Oh god, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of PTSD contained in that one message.
Ellie Basket.
The herd watches your every move.
My god. Ellie Basket. Oh. Okay.
Did you find out who it might have been? I'm a
Yeah.
failure as a student council president.
Yeah, I figured out who I was hearing.
Now it makes perfect sense.
She's the voice of Amber from Genshin Impact.
I'm a first year.
So
and
that's why I was hearing.
I'm still learning the ropes, so please be patient with me.
That's the voice I was hearing. Okay.
You must be quite talented to be handpicked by the president herself.
Yeah, Overlord Kirby saying I'm a failure as a student council president for asking for other students' help. Well, student council president is a president for a reason. They direct other people, you know?
I look forward to working with you.
Council got to do the members.
I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a person.
Man, I'm so glad that's what my chat's gonna be now.
That's not gonna be the entire
That's the
chat.
endless herd. Another herd watches the onions.
It's getting late. Introductions will be enough for today. What we want from you is to assist us as necessary.
You know, at least it makes it look like it's sunset now.
From now on, you have my permission to enter the
Where it's like, I've been here for 10 minutes! How is it already late?
Your time is your own after school, but try to remember the student council every now and then.
Nathan, did you hear this line?
I think
Meet on
so.
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but we don't meet on days before tests. Thanks for coming today.
God.
Welcome back.
You sure you want to let a slacker like this guy join?
Yeah,
Well,
I guess no one
clearly
else
it's
is
not
gonna bother
being-
joining the student council.
Clearly, it's not being forced to because Nathan didn't.
What system are? I think Damien's playing on PlayStation 5.
Yeah, this is PS5.
It is PS5. I saw you play this on PS5. It's not a question. It's just PS5.
Current exchange rate is $1 to 115 yen. The yen's 1.4% weakening from yesterday.
Oh, no, the character in
Oh.
game is like, I think it's PSP, or
Yeah,
at least that's what it was original.
Can't get a good enough look at it.
It looks like a PSP or something.
Fucking Junpei, stop moving your hands.
Oh, what am I supposed to do? I'm trying to play.
Wait, it's got. I see a thumbstick on that end. I think that's a Vita.
It might be. I mean, everyone wants to be a Vita. I would hope it's a Vita and not a PlayStation Portal, but it could be.
Yeah, I think it's a Vita, considering how there's two joysticks on the bottoms of it.
At least I'd hope it's a Vita. There's two options if there's two joysticks. Okay, yeah, it is shaped more like a Vita. It's not the ugly PlayStation Portal, which just looks like they chopped a PlayStation 5 controller in half and just glued a screen in the middle.
And it's also the year of the in-game, so I doubt it's a Portal.
But
Man,
wait,
don't
the
you
Vita
like
didn't
that
even-
PS5? Anyway, here's Innocent Sin Online, this MMO game. This dying MMO game.
Also, the Vita didn't exist in the time frame that this game takes place in. Should be a time paradox.
When was the Vita?
I'm pretty sure the Vita was like 2010, 2011.
This is 2010.
Let me double check, because it would have been very new at most. PlayStation Vita release date. It was released in Japan on December 17th, 2011, so there's no way he can possibly...
Okay, never mind, it's 2009, so yeah, Junpei's time paradoxing.
Why are you time traveling just to have a PlayStation Vita?
I love the Vita!
Okay, I mean, you live in Japan, and you probably like role-playing games, so I can see why, but still.
Anyway, more coffee. A drunken businessman tried to fight me once again.
What the hell's wrong with that man?
Yay, charm! And courage! PS Vita sucks. It sucks, but has a great library of games in Japan.
So I can see why, if you're in Japan, it would be a much more worthwhile system.
Meanwhile in America, it's my Persona and Neptunia machine, and Final Fantasy. It's my RPG machine.
That seems to be the main thing that was on the Vita in the first place.
Which is why one of the biggest bundles for it was the Lego Movie game.
That was probably one of the ones that appealed most to like children, which is a major market for handheld games.
I think that was the only way you could get a TV in America for the longest time was a Lego Movie bundle. You are getting this Lego Movie, and you are going to like it.
Let's be honest. The PlayStation, the PlayStation TV was such a weird.
Lego sucks. Not enough
idea.
souls.
I think that there's. Oh, I guess there's a few souls, and I guess there's plenty of souls.
Hagakure ramen. It's good for your skin. Good for your spleen. You're free, right? No. Coming today, right? You better. It's good. You'll let you in on a secret. Our ramen is really good for your skin. The collagen that our dishes contain is sure to make you stunning. Our tender pork is a friend of beautiful skin. Make yourself shine by eating at Hagakure.
Are you sure?
Damn it, Kirby, stop sending me spam. Angie or Miyamoto.
I say. I say Miyamoto.
More Miyamoto.
What's up? All right.
So Damien, how's it feel to have so many viewers?
I don't think I'm getting all. Can they start following me?
I'll show you what
Can all those Yoshi start following me, please?
Well, I mean, it's not impossible.
Damn it! Seriously?
Damn you! How dare you not buy?
Miyamoto! Anemia? Come on, we're counting on you to be captain next year.
The big meet's next year, so you've got time. Just don't overdo it. Hey, you. Why don't you leave practice early and take him home?
Sorry. What are you looking at?
Yes, I know they keep watching.
It's just,
I can't believe they would still be watching. Don't worry, Miyamoto will be fine.
It's just, you know, a touch of anemia. Damn it, I can't do it. I can't lie to you. Look, truth is, it's my knee. It hasn't felt right ever since that day you first came to practice. I tried medicine, I tried wrapping it, but the pain won't stop.
I used to be a track infielder like you, but then my knee broke.
Of course it will. But I can't afford to stop training, so I'll play through the pain. Next year, there's a national competition. Athletes from all over Japan will be there. The regionals don't hold a candle in comparison. And if I want to win, then I have to spend the next year training. A lot of guys on the team are nosy as hell. If they find out about my knee, they won't leave me alone. So please keep it a secret, okay? We gotta look out for each other.
Link free.
If I go easy on it, I can make it home by myself. Don't worry about me. You get on back to training.
A bro now. Such a bro, such a bro, such a bro now.
Welcome back.
Yay, the internet line's gonna work. Except Rocky Hiko's ribcage. Nathan, Innocent Sin Online!
Oh my god, Innocent Sin Online, it exists? I can't believe it.
Oh, why are you here? Your voice still is weird.
Fantastic.
Voice Sin Online. Prefer to look my opponent straight in the face. Or Mini Sin Online.
Mini sin online? What kind of? But I don't think he's committed that many sins.
Wait,
Actually,
you
I
were
don't really know
perfectly
what
fine
many
with
sins these
Joyce in
days,
online,
dude.
though?
I don't think I committed any sins either, but I don't think there's going to be any way I can convince Overlord Kirby of that.
Many of you are eagerly anticipating tomorrow. Due to the Golden Week holiday, the highways are expected to be jammed bumper to bumper. For all of us at Action News.
Oh yeah.
So glad we can start using the internet again. Yay, the internet! Hear a lot of gamers love Innocent Sin Online. Well, since tomorrow's a holiday, you should play it, dude. Dude, play it, dude. 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 Dude.
Dude.
Don't worry, dude. Who says dude more, Gunpei or a Prinny?
I don't know.
Thank you, Yoshi. The text is the same. 98521, whatever. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I couldn't go through your whole thing. Yoshi! What brilliance.
Clearly.
We're both Yoshis. Good to know. So let me enjoy chant Yoshi. Yoshi. Yoshi! Okay, Yoshi985215. Thank you for the follow.
I should probably spoil this right now. I literally made that account 1 minute ago for the joke.
Thanks, Nathan?
Well, I mean, why not, after all?
I couldn't actually tell. I honestly could not tell if you just ran up a guy being like, hey, go follow him.
I mean, to be fair, that also sounds like something I would do, but you asked, I was talking to you about the herd of Yoshis watching you, and you were like, well, could any of some of them follow me? So, here you go.
Thank you, Yoshi, number 985,215. I have 2 charm now.
You see, having so many viewers made you get more charming.
Yay! Now keep following me, so I'll get max charm immediately.
But yeah, I figured you'd probably understand, Benny. Here's Mitty saying, Yoshi. I love Yoshis. Yoshis are best.
You're not charming, you're Popo. No, he's a Yoshi. Or am I the charming one?
I think he's saying you're the charming one.
Oh. Well,
In which case, no,
I'm not a Popo. I'm a
he's
plum.
He's not Popo, he's Yamada. He's not Popo, he's Yamada. That's his last name, Damien Yamada. What, you're saying you had a different last name? Well, not anymore.
MMOR. Oh my god, you're able to do it until nighttime. It's not the whole day, I think.
Can't believe it. I think I'll spend the day playing online games.
Okay, I really like that title screen.
Let me take a closer look at it. Yeah, that does look pretty cool, from what I can see of it.
The year 1990X.
Oh man, imagine when that was not a future.
Phil. Reality is just a series of events. Employers acting out what they believe to be true. When we accept that fact, the words become as real as any other. Reality is but a reflection of our own thoughts and expectations. But what if we were merely reflections in someone else's mirror? Are you prepared to look through that mirror to discover the truth? I don't see any other players. A girl in red approaches me. So I guess you do see players then.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so... Oh, wait, you are a nub. You are, huh? Oh, wow, you haven't even finished making your character yet. O underscore capital O. Guess the new default skin and thing is for real. I got this cool outfit in the patch, too. Not like it brought any new people. This is kind of a dead MMO these days, XD. That's my favorite Pokemon game. Hey, welcome to Tag Game. Cool to see you around, Colin 3.
Are we sure this isn't concerning the colon free?
Probably not. This is too early for that, I think.
Dang it.
Sorry, I kind of OOC there equals O. We are supposed to be our alternate selves, right? Yeah, equals /. So, what are you gonna call your char? All I see is no data O underscore O. Hey, I got a good name for you, Colin 3. How about Tatsuya? Yeah, that's perfect IMO. I'll change mine to Maya, K equals D. Have a little deja vu, semicolon P. That's clever. You you played that game, didn't you?
I sure did.
Oh, really? I'm impressed. I didn't think many people played that.
It hurts considering the fact that Persona... Actually, I don't know if Eternal Punishment had better sold than Persona 3 or not. I assume not, but I'm not actually sure.
I think it was sold fairly poorly in the US because it was released very late in the PlayStation lifespan, but I don't remember for sure.
Also was Persona 4, and that one sold decently well. Not as good as Persona 1, though.
Yeah, Persona 1 weirdly sold really well. If you see any jokers, be sure to rescue me, K. Hey, K, power of Y. That's not a valid algebra equation, you fool. Anyway, I'm usually idling here on my days off. My days off. What the fuck is that sign called? Forward arrow underscore forward arrow. So if you are bored, maybe we can level together. It sucks to be lonely equals P.
Why does everything equal P to this girl?
And I don't know. Maybe she's trying to the one trying to prove that P equals NP.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond.
So, would you say that this is pretty close to the way that we met online, or?
Less equals P.
Less equals P, but otherwise it was pretty accurate.
Well, except that you came to me, except that you just randomly showed up on Wii U chat one time, being like, hey, this might sound weird, but you wanna hang out?
Yeah, it was on like Miiverse, because Miiverse had private messages, and you didn't have any other accounts I could see where I could private message you.
Mm-hmm.
There was SMT online, but that game got shut down. I think I actually heard about that. In fact, I think I had a friend of mine talking to me about it before it got shut down, but I never actually tried it. Sorry,
wasn't that the Xbox? Wasn't that the Xbox MMO, and wasn't it bad?
No, I think there might have been a different, like, SMT Online thing that... Because I remember a friend of mine talking to me about it. Wait, sorry, I got... Alright, Suri GTG equals X. GTG equals X. That's a weird algebra equation. Remember, let's think positive. Tristo, XD. compromised player has signed off. I decided to log out as well. I still don't understand what those algebra equations meant.
What equals P? But also equals X.
So I guess we can just ascertain from that P equals X. But then we don't know the value of either.
You can put whatever software you want onto it too.
Sorry, Junpei, I think... alright, it's a shared computer in the dorm. Software is single use only? What kind of bullshit is this?
Goddamn single day plans.
This is your free 1-day trial of AOL.
What the fuck?
Alright, so I guess there are some pre-installed programs. Oh, Digital Cram School, so I guess you can, cram school stuff.
I'm starting to think this might be the Persona free version of the reading books.
It might be. Though the books aren't single use, so... What's Junpei reading? That's a good question, actually. I don't know what he's reading.
Upwards. Welcome. Oh my god, there's a lot. Beeples. For growing your mind through meditation. That requires courage. Wait a minute!
Oh my god, it's typing of the day.
In time, a successor will come.
Farewell, friends.
PC software for children. Adults need courage to play this.
Oh my god. So it's like one of those children's softwares that's absolutely terrifying.
Helping you attain a beautiful body via watching videos.
That's like workout tapes.
Meh. Might as well. Perfectly healthy person becoming mentally ill overnight.
I can't believe it. I can't believe someone would become mentally ill.
I don't understand what happened to him. He was just playing a game on Twitch, and then it started disconnecting. And the next day, he's like the world's gonna end.
The next day, instant apathy syndrome.
Relatable. Alright, I need courage for that. Good thing I don't care, because I have charm. I have coffee instead!
Charming coffee, and you get to work selling coffee, and that makes you more charming too. How does that make you feel?
Seriously, why is Chagall Coffee so broken? You get courage, charm, and money for this.
I'm guessing there's probably other ways that increase your charm and courage faster than Chagall Coffee.
I don't know, 2 charm already is pretty damn good.
I'm guessing there's certain things that are more effective for raising your stats than others, kind of like with the other Persona games.
Your coffee
Although
sucks,
I admit
not gonna
sure.
lie. Well, sorry!
Have you even tasted the coffee?
Have you even left your area to get out of your damn ramen store?
No, I don't think so.
Play computer games there, so I ended up trying to buy trying a bunch of different ones. Next time I'll just buy the game.
AK, go buy computer games. I need the money to buy my balls back. Oh God! I'm at a
God, it's
Gawa
him.
and I'll be teaching. Oh, let's call it integrative learning.
You were talking about balls, you summoned him, Overlord Kirby, you
My
fool!
goal is to ease some of the stress you suffer as students, of which I assume there is plenty. I'll get
Only-
rid of your stress just fine.
And there'll be a large amount of stress, only 50% of which is caused by me. I guarantee
Think of it as psychotherapy through magic. Yes, that's right. Quiet down. No talking. Silence, I say. Were you surprised to hear me bring magic up? Well, this study was very recently published, so it's not well known just yet. But those who believe will be saved. In other words, the placebo effect is hard at work. That means believe your studies are paying off, and eventually they will. Alright then, let's get on with our first lecture, the basics of magic. Who can use magic and who cannot? That seems like a reasonable enough starting point.
I hope
Now,
you
who's
can't.
pretty magical? Some of you may think magic lets you do absolutely anything, but it won't let you escape me. Pulling pranks, raining vengeance on your enemies, getting kids into bed. Well, if those are the first wishes that run through your mind when it comes to magic, then I'll tell you now, you'll never master the craft, except for the last one. This is true of both Eastern and Western sorcery. Those with wicked hearts will either be powerless or driven to ruin. Meanwhile, I'm pure white. There's one more vital facet to learning magic, and that is the master. Practitioners should always aspire to become as knowledgeable as their predecessors, especially if they intend to study high-level magic. But without a master's careful instruction, learning the craft becomes wholly impossible. Once you've begun your training, you'll have to live in two worlds at once, the real world and the dark realm, and that's where I reside. If you ever lose the ability to distinguish between the two, then you'll be headed straight for disaster. That's what makes the guidance of a master absolutely vital. With that out of the way, I'll move on to meditation. One of the standards. Oh my god, he talks a lot.
he
Now
does
I've
talk
got some
really
handouts
long.
here for you.
Wait, why are these handouts sticky?
I'm feeling sleepy. Stay awake. Stay awake. Get away from... Well, looks like that's our time. If you think you might be interested in the practice, try meditating on the course of your day while lying in bed tonight. That'll summon me. In vivid detail, recall each event taking place in reverse, sort of like traveling back through time in your mind. If you ever reach the point where you can do it flawlessly, you just may have what it takes to become a great magician. Alright, that's it for today. See you in bed, kids.
I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. My academics went down from listening to that man talk.
Stop!
Sound familiar, but I'm not looking them up. Dream died!
What happened? It must not have died for long, because it looks like it's fine now.
How long did it die for, Minnie?
Like, was it like blue screen, or was it just like loading for a bit? Minnie doesn't know. Well, still, if it took like 2 hours for something to happen, then that's probably a positive sign.
Doing something that looked at the stream and it was dead. Well, I'll have to look at that later. See what actually happened there.
Almost a minute in blue screen. What the hell? Then why wasn't it showing up on the Twitch stats? I swear I didn't. Maybe I just wasn't looking at it when I should have been.
I wasn't either. Shoot.
That doesn't even make sense that it would take a minute in blue screen, because even before we like lowered the bitrate and everything, it didn't take that long. So that sounds more like, I don't know what that was, but
I don't think that was us that time though. But there was a point where it disconnected, but I don't think it was us that. It didn't seem like it, at least. It didn't go for a minute.
Yeah, even when we were having, the constant problems, it wouldn't last like a full minute, so...
I'll have to check on that later, I guess.
I guess so. But I guess we still might have to record these locally and then upload the local recordings.
I assure you, it's real. At Gekkokan High, there's an open courtyard area. The tree grows.
Well, we'll figure it out, I guess. I'll see what happened there later. This at least seems to be working better.
Just consider it the ramblings of an old man.
Like, if it took 2.5 hours to happen, it's at least workable.
It's... Yeah, we can work with having this happen maybe occasionally, but it's not every, like, minutes or every 30 seconds.
Yeah, not like it was doing. As long as it's not where it was going, like that last time.
Yeah, basically.
Though a whole minute's pretty bad.
But at the same time, the fact that it was a whole minute gives me the idea that it wasn't, just on our end. So
yeah, I wasn't able to check on what it said.
There's a limit on what stuff we can actually do something about. That's the thing. There's a limit to the things that we actually have an effect on.
Yeah. Go on, Persimmon Leaf.
Welcome to Bookworms. How many guests? Smoking or non-smoking? That leaf that's in your hand. Oh, do you mean to tell me this is a leaf from that persimmon tree? It must have grown quite a bit to produce such splendid leaves. Oh, wait, so
Well, it must have.
Here to buy books? Did you come visit just to show this to us?
That's right.
Because this game doesn't have a book buying mechanic after all.
It's got a PC game buying instead.
I've been meaning to go see that tree for a while now, but I'm not sure if these stumpy old legs will make it that far. That wasn't meant to be a pun. You know, stumpy. Tree stump? Get it?
Yes, you're very clever, dear.
Voices do sound familiar.
These voices are also very fitting, I gotta say.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, would you tell us your name?
Your pun sucks, old man. What kind of name is that?
Yes, a good name. As good as mine.
All about that.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Hierophant Arcana.
Rank up 1!
We're open every day except Monday. Come visit us whenever you're free.
So you're doing a good job of establishing a lot of these social links. The question is, how many of these are you gonna finish by the end?
Oh, it's you. Welcome
Probably not a bunch of them.
Hey there.
Are you fully prepared to go to Tartarus?
That's true.
No duh.
Salut. I see.
Oh yeah, my equipment's fine, miss.
By the way,
Can't believe it's the last day of April. One of the hardest months of my life.
I can't believe it either.
Even shadows have stuff that they're not good at. Like how I'm not good at studying, you know? For a sec I thought they were kind of relatable. Let's learn some lessons in etiquette. A quiz with right or wrong questions on manners popped up on the screen.
I got all the questions wrong.
If you see a girl, do you A. say hi to her, B. run away from her, C. suck on her? Did you arrive 10 minutes early to important meetings? No, you should arrive 10 minutes early to all meetings, not just important ones.
The tricky questions continue. Okay, there's two of his
Tom.
up there. Okay, so I guess some stuff is more effective at raising your stats than others. Because that one had 2 notes in particular, whereas, you know, most stuff only gives you 1. You've done so far only gives you 1.
I like how Kirby's immediately being like, hey, wait a second, what'd you say?
Hey, Kirby, you know what he said.
Just me being me.
morning.
Already May. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's May.
I can't believe it's a Pokemon character.
I don't see any Pokemon characters.
Yeah, it's May.
May is more than just a Pokemon character, Damien.
Pokemon character.
Hey, did you hear? Sonata-san's getting checked up at the hospital today. He called me earlier and asked me to bring him something. Yep, he knows who to count on.
He only asked you because you don't have anything better to do after school.
Hey, I resent that.
I represent that.
So, what do you want you to bring?
The class roster for 2E.
Class roster? What's he want that for? Well, I don't have practice today, so I guess I'll come along and find out. You're coming too, right?
Remember, Nathan, don't just be quiet because there's people talking.
Okay. I'll try to remember that.
Cool.
Wait a minute.
What? Is there a problem?
Well, it was me, he asked.
So I guess we have to hang out, whether we want to do or not. Oh my god. It's Akihiko's doctor. He looks really weird.
In this room, by any chance?
I know doctors are allowed to dress like as like goths.
That's a goth?
I don't know, it makes me think of a goth when I look at him.
I wouldn't.
But you look like you're doing just fine.
I guess different strokes for different folks, I guess. He looks goth to me.
We done here, Aki? Yeah, thanks.
I don't have time for this shit. You're... Never mind.
was that?
A friend from school.
I don't know how to feel about the fact that Junpei was just flat out terrified of him.
I mean, he is in the original game.
You know how the number of apathy syndrome.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. I'm just saying, I don't know how to feel about it.
Well, he knows a few people who are suffering from it. So I thought we'd have a little chat. Hey, Junpei, did you bring what I asked?
Of course I did.
Thanks. All right, let's get going.
Should you be moving your arm around so much?
I'm fine. I've wasted enough time already. I need to get back to my training.
By the way, Senpai, why boxing?
You mean, why did I choose the sport? Well, it's not the sport itself I like. I just wanted to learn how to fight with my bare hands. I know what it's like to feel powerless. I don't ever want to feel that way again. Besides, I'm curious to see how strong I can get. It's like a game, only I'm competing against myself.
That's one way of looking at it. But hey, I got you. I'm into games too.
Yeah, video games.
Hey, video games are games too.
Whatever.
I gained charm from doing it, from playing them.
Whatever.
No, I do.
Whatever.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Hey,
Superhuman or something. Yeah, heal up fast so I can jump back into the fight.
Yes? What is it?
Hey. Yeah.
You see, the reason for that is, I don't know, I probably shouldn't say it. It's not that important, right?
I'm sure it's not important. I don't think we'll ever see that guy again.
I mean, you didn't have a name, so.
How are you? Man on the Street interviews. Tell us, how are you spending your Golden Week this year?
Oh god, I think he has apathy syndrome.
And that's the latest word from the man on the street.
Man on the street says,
Ooh.
The reason it was because of, well, how is it? What did I do?
Now you too can have a slim body without having to suffer through exercise.
You can have
First,
a good
train
and slim
yourself to
body.
curb your appetite by looking at blue food.
Blue is a great color. I feel like I have a slimmer, more attractive body already. We call that the placebo effect. I'm sorry.
But it worked anyway. That.
Golden Week starts tomorrow. Do you have any plans?
Not really, but I'm gonna miss tonight's show.
You're talking about Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, right?
Sunday
Yeah,
afternoon.
Jiggle, I have to break something. Interesting. Blue food? Oh no, is he eating the blue hedgehog? You get to eat a Sonic salad. Yeah, look at these amazing foods we got right here. We got a Sonic salad, and Knuckles not worst.
Knuckles not worst. And we call this the miles per hour. Why do we call it that? Because that's how quick you'll need the bathroom.
Yeah, I see. Actually, that workout tape. Is that tape? They actually for that software. They actually just reused some of the footage from that one crappy Howard Johnson Sega Game Gear commercial. Yeah, have you ever heard of it? Because if you haven't, I'm gonna have to show it to you after this.
Sorry, which one?
Like, there's like a hotel chain, Howard Johnson or whatever, that tried to make a promotional tape all about the Game Gear and their and the fact they had a promotion about the Game Gear.
Welcome back, Minnie.
Welcome back, small one.
Eh, small. He's small.
Like, call himself Minnie.
Why does he look like
calling?
that something happened to the side of him?
What the hell is that? Yeah, I think right now he's actually looking at the chat from Mike's perspective on OBS.
What the fuck's going on over there?
What are they saying?
Turned 80 years old this year. Turned 72 this year.
Is Mayan, innocent sin lover, who may or may not ever find out. We may or may not ever find out what P equals.
Damn it! I need to know.
I should have known. I should have known Minnie would bring it back. Aren't I the perfect team manager? I don't know about that, but I guess you're okay. I guess you're okay at managing teams. Nothing special.
Hell today. Older women. Old couple or female?
Let's go for the girl this time. Oh, Overlord Kirby also wants to go for Yuko.
Okay.
Go hang out with Yuko.
Well, that's because of his hatred for old men.
Let's go for Yuko, guess I.
Probably a bad idea.
What's the problem?
Probably bad.
There was this one time I left some tissues in the pocket of my running pants, and then I washed it without realizing. Oh boy, did that make a mess. Oh, can you hang on a sec while I put my shoes on? Not again. It's the same stupid prank every time. Talk about unoriginal.
Okay, that old man is in Pokemon, not in this. I don't believe you.
For a second, I thought so. The thing would be that someone stole her shoes.
I did too, actually.
Although I guess that kind of crosses the line between prank and like actual crime when you think about it.
I stopped counting. I was pissed off at first, but eventually I just got used to it. Getting worked up about this would just tire me out. It's not worth it. But if I catch her in the act, I am fully prepared to grab her and teach her a lesson. That was a joke, okay? I'm a nice girl, really. Come on, let's go. So I figured this might be a good time to update our team uniform. What do you think of switching to running tights? They say it reduces wind resistance.
Hey, look over there! It's Nishiwaki-san.
Is that your new boyfriend? On to the next one already, I see. Impressive, Nishiwaki-san.
Makoto, why are you being such a bitch?
I'm sorry, Makoto.
Already, I see.
Jeremy, why are you being a bitch?
We're not dating. He's just a friend.
And also, Overlord Kirby is trying to hypnotize Yuko. No, you're not, Yuko. You're an angry girl.
It's angry. Let the hate flow through you.
I'm surprised you could even get such a handsome guy. Maybe I should become a team manager too.
You've got it all wrong, as usual.
Don't do it. You'll just be running around after everyone all day. And it's not very attractive for a girl to be so muscular, you know?
Not so loud. Her boyfriend's like right here. I kind of feel bad for her.
That's really what you want to do. I won't stop you. But you're better off looking for a boyfriend elsewhere. A manager is a busy job. You won't have time to go around sticking gum on people's shoe lockers.
What on earth are you talking about? I haven't got a clue what that means.
Really
her
means nothing.
sneak is absolute 0.
Seek 0.
It was just a random example. What's wrong? Did I say something to offend you?
Not at all.
Hey, let's just go already.
Sorry you got dragged into that. No, you shouldn't have to.
Another one?
Minnie, did you make this one?
I should probably fill you in before you get the wrong idea about me. Let's go sit down. That girl in the black tights, we went to the same middle school.
Okay, I'm taking that maybe as a yes. Yes, you did.
Yeah, I'm taking it as a yes too.
But turns out he was seeing her at the same time.
Those two are jerks. This is why no boyfriends are going on a date with you. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. There are some people, there are some guys who have 0 self-respect who would do that, or who just, or who just like the way they look, or whatever other reasons they have.
Thanks, Minnie. But please don't just wrap the whole. Don't just fill up my follower list with non-accounts. I wanna. If I'm improving, I wanna know that I'm actually improving.
Yeah, I get what you mean. That's why I was just doing. I just did it once for the sake of the joke. So.
Isn't that just ridiculous?
And to be fair, apparently it was. I think you liked it pretty well, so I guess it must have been an alright joke.
Yeah. I thought it was an actual person, though.
I'm sorry if I
wasn't
disappointed
actually
you in a
sure.
way.
It's fine.
That set her off on me again. But really, all
It's something that I've seen other people do as well, so I was inspired.
Yeah, it's fine. Just.
remember the gum on my locker? That was probably her doing. She's definitely the type to hold a grudge. Oh, those girls have way too much time on their hands. All they do is complain and gossip. Why don't they do something more productive? They're the ones who should get a lecture from Makoto. You're not putting enough thought into your future. Tell that to them, not me. Oh, that reminds me. Sorry for what they said about you. They called you my boyfriend. Must have made you feel awkward, huh?
I'm honored.
Yeah, thanks.
I guess she wasn't a huge fan of that.
Right? I'm a high school girl after all, you know. Oh, right. Make sure you don't tell Kaz or anyone else about the two-timing thing, okay? You're the only one I've told. Oh, also, I broke up with that two-timing jerk a long time ago. Just so you know, you might be thinking, so what, right?
So don't be a two-timing jerk. Tell Kaz. Because Kaz, like the one from Peace Walker and the other Metal Gear games.
Slightly doubtful.
Wow, that dragged on. It's late. We should be getting home. I'll see you soon.
How long are you guys gonna go for this Yoshi call, chat?
I don't know.
Welcome back.
3-day weekend starts tomorrow. The only ones
It will not
interested
be.
were guys.
It's not. It will not, Biddy.
Lazing around, hanging out with dudes. Not that I don't love your company, my dude.
I'm a changed man this year.
Something tells me it's not that changed. Roshi 3841, that is incredibly offensive. Why would you say that? How could you bring yourself to say something like that?
Today is the Haichiju Hachiya. The Haichiju Hachiya means 88th night. It marks the beginning of the late dew season. Widely known that this time of year is when the best tea leaves are picked. The weather has been clear with no fog, and the tea's flavor is excellent. There were many tea parties thrown around town in celebration.
You're not helping your case. Yoshi 3841, you are not helping your case by saying that. Do you think this one deserves a timeout?
Nah, I'm good. Nah, it's good.
Okay.
Which one should we play?
I don't know. Why not type in Ghoul? Let's play some typing of the day.
Looks like a game where you take down zombies by typing. Zombies are explaining the rules very kindly to me. You know how to do. I don't feel like they're the enemy. Decimated the zombies that patiently provided me with a helpful tutorial. I feel like I obtained unwavering mental strength from this.
Well, that's unexpected.
Brilliant.
Wait, but Kirby, why am I the enemy? I'm not a zombie.
Well, you did give me a tutorial.
Yeah, but I'm not a zombie. You don't have to shoot me with your keyboard.
Okay.
Hi, how are you?
Damn it, Spider-Man, I'm trying to sleep.
It's been a while.
I did not touch your in-game wife. I don't even know her, in fact.
1 week from now, there'll be a full moon.
Man, I really hope people have seen previous streams. Otherwise, this comes the hell out of nowhere.
Be careful.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Overlord Kirby's the one bringing it up here. He keeps talking about he's the one who keeps bringing up his in-game wife.
Yes, on that day, you'll face a great challenge. You need to be prepared, but your time is limited. I'm sure you're aware of that, though.
And I think we should be plenty prepared, just saying.
I'll come see you again when it's over. Goodbye for now.
At least I hope so. Also, I think Yoshi 3841 is crossing the boundary, just saying.
A slight bit. I would say that, but I don't know what he's saying.
I know what he's saying. It is definitely crossing the boundary.
I see. Oh no.
So yeah, you can mail order stuff every Sunday afternoon. Bless you.
Thank you.
It's amazing commodities.
Oh god.
That's actually a pretty fitting voice, gotta say.
The Mother's Day gift set.
Good.
Rose bouquet.
Oh my goodness, it's
Luxury
wonderful.
chocolate.
Thanks, kid.
We'll be introducing a jelly tasting set. Don't miss it.
He's really good at emptying people's wallets. I think we've found that much out. Oh, time for more algebra in the Shinagawa dungeon. Wait, was this place called something else before? O_O. I'm playing Joyce in online, but I didn't make it. I don't have any. Also, this is innocent sin online, so that means my sin was innocent. Did you think about that part? Lunarvale, I think. But whatevs.
Actually, Lunarvale is the original Persona 1. Damn it, Maya, you're getting it wrong.
Welcome back, Tatsuya. Welcome back, Tatsuya. Power hour of _ power of. Good to see you again. You remember me, right? O. Of course. You really do remember one in the _in. Oh, Mini Sin Online was DLC. I see.
Damn it.
Who's gonna buy DLC for a dead MMO anyway? It's exactly like when Maya and Tatsuya remember. Remember power of _ power of -B. Or -B. That really is such a fucking algebra equation. What kind of people are we playing inside on such a beautiful day? Sunshine is overrated. Haha, demand straight, XD. Maya seems amused by that. I am a gamer for life, :3. Lol, we're supposed to be leveling, but we just keep on chatting, :3C. And hey, grinding gets old, right? It's more fun talking to you, Tatsuya. I think Maya's opening up to me. I feel like we're growing closer.
Doesn't she get voiced lines?
Well, I guess because she's talking to you through text chat, you know? It kind of makes sense when you think about it that way.
Damn it.
Zom, I'll be AFK for a while, so I'm logging off. Sorry. I forgot the big sale ends today equals X. The big sale ends today equals X. I don't think there's any way to prove that.
Heard this from a friend.
The guy asked
Selling
me
URLs for unusual sites.
Selling URLs?
Go buy one for me.
What? Oh, so that's how you want to play, huh? Oh, that's because of the text chat, Damien. There's no voice chat in Joy's Innocent Sin Online.
There wasn't Mini Sin Online.
Are you sure about that? Did you actually play that game? Because after all, not many people played that game.
Have you been studying for midterms? What's studying?
That reminds me.
Do you have any idea what a chairman does? From morning till night, I'll be toiling away like a robot. Rust in peace!
I see, Mr. Chairman. At least someone is amused by these jokes.
Which one?
Language made easy. It's all about learning English.
They're conversational dialogues paired with pictures from overseas travelers. Protagonist wants to go to the airport, but keeps getting distracted on the way. I watch as they speak with broken grammar to get a discounted burger.
Huh.
Mini Sin Online didn't sell well because Mini's movies suck because he didn't well. What?
There's something he didn't do well, I guess, and that's why Mini Sin Online didn't sell well, apparently. Because it must have been a really small sin. I mean, it's a Mini Sin Online.
Eventually, the protagonist overcame the language barrier and reached the airport. Feel more confident in my speaking skills now. Miyamoto wants to hang
You
out
can't
with
say no.
Mario.
You
Hang
can't
out
say
with
no to
Bowser
Miyamoto.
Jr.'s mom.
You cannot say no to Miyamoto. Oh my god, it's right. Someone did finally buy Overlord Kirby's food. It's probably, are you on a diet? Are you feeling sick? Something like that? Or are you on a diet, maybe? Yeah, I much want to eat these days so I can build muscle mass.
It's all in the mindset, Yamada.
He's shown me his resolve.
Really do want some rice. Just shovel it down.
Eat that fucking rice.
No one's here! Everyone is dead! Everyone's dead!
I think they might just be upstairs or studying. Yeah, they're upstairs.
You know, I actually think about the enemy's next move and stuff. Obviously.
Well, obviously.
Yes, it would be, huh?
That's true.
Ooh, Mad Bull gives it SP.
Huh, how much can you buy? Oh, you can only buy one.
Well, 2. I bought 2.
Oh, I see.
Oh, right.
In the command room. They'll let her know if you want the floor. I do not. Because it's coffee day. Coffee day. Coffee day.
Overlord Kirby buys all the sodas every time they're available. I mean, I guess that's to be expected.
Coffee day. Coffee day. Coffee day. Coffee day. Coffee day.
When you're running around with
it's
much energy,
coffee day. Ah, wow. Yeah, it's coffee day.
You know, judging from the way you're running around
coffee,
so
coffee,
energetically,
coffee.
I don't think you need any more coffee.
Coffee, 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 coffee.
No, actually, go to work. Work off some of that energy.
Coffee, coffee.
You were not a Pokemon.
Coffee. Coffee! Wait, what did that say? I found an infinite miss bug and got rid of it before customers noticed. Huh.
Like a
I've
software
increased
bug?
your hourly wage. $3,000 yen!
Also, your charm and courage have gone up again.
Yeah, I got $30.
You got a little more courage. Not enough. We're still
Yeah,
timid.
$30 from one day of work. Yeah!
Also, Overlord Kirby's telling you your coffee still sucks. So
Yeah, I know. I saw. I just didn't want to mention it.
Hey, hi, I was waiting for you, colon parentheses.
Don't you mean equals parentheses?
No, equals parentheses. So, I'm drunk, XD. Oh god, we're falling into the algebraic expressions too. Yeah, really? Oh, elite power of. Save me, Tatsu! I'm sick of my job. No time to party, T_T. Maya seems to be enjoying herself. That's one way to describe it. 3 beers and counting, 1-1. You'll hold my hair back. Raw. I even have to work farm hoe this weekend.
Forgot the equals parentheses.
Equals parentheses. I shouldn't see it. Work from home asterisk asterisk. Lol. But now I'm all drunk. XD. Wee. But that's like the Wii. Oh, the Wii is out. It has been out for years. Okay. But this game isn't on the Wii. My avatar dance crazy.
Oh my god.
They actually referenced that. My avatar sat down.
Wee.
Didn't used to be like this, T_T. I never had to work weekends. Yeah, I can't get motivated to get work done at work. Equals /.
Not the weekend. It's Tuesday.
Are you burned out? That's what Tabir is for, duh, equals P. I used to be able to power through, but... It seems sad. It's been 8 years, though. Maybe I'm just getting old, equals parentheses. I need my game in drinky time, but I'm haunted by deadlines, power of underscore, power of semicolon.
Man, that's a new one. Power of semicolon.
Well, doesn't the power of semicolons shine within you? Regardless of those deadlines clawing in, I still end up logging on here. Lol. Oh, regardless isn't really a word. You know that? Because it just means the same as regardless. Hope you're taking notes, because this will be on the exam, XP. I really like how you have good spelling and pronunciation online. That's so Lee Tatsuya, lol, X3. I could say it's 1337, but technically it's supposed to be pronounced late.
1337.
I feel like we're going closer.
Really liking the Maya link.
Yeah, her link's pretty entertaining. Have you ever said lol IRL in accent? I think I would die, Raffle. Type of thing can get me fired for reals, XD. Man, is that harsh? Don't tell no one, K. Don't tell anyone, K. I can't get fired. I want to keep my job. @ semicolon. I better get back to work, huh? Night, power of. Or is that technically a caret symbol? Do they call it a caret symbol? It's typically used to represent the power. It's often used to represent a
near
power
the
number.
door.
Or exponents, or in general.
Oh my god, Solid Snake's so much smaller than I thought he'd be.
You open it up and it's an actual just Solid Snake. Or an actual snake. It's like the product ordered through the shopping program has arrived.
I don't know what they actually do, but let's find out.
First of all, we gotta talk to someone. Like Junpei. Oh. No, Overlord Kirby, you not put a bomb in there. It was just chocolate.
Birdie SP
and a rose bouquet.
And a gift. I see.
Yeah, that's not too bad. You know, 30 SP, that's still a decent amount for this sort of part of the game. It's still a reasonable amount for this part of the game, considering you get 2 of them.
Really good ones to get from these. Oh my god, it's so bae.
It tastes like bay water. That's gross.
Put a bomb in that package in the game for suffering. What kind of suffering? What to do? Can I put the chocolate in the fridge? Nope. Still don't know what that fridge is for. Don't make loud noises at night, Junpei.
Junpei, this is all your fault.
The P.O. box.
Overlord Kirby, how could that palm possibly have had any effect on me? I don't exist in this universe. At least I'm not a party member yet. I do exist technically, but
Look at that eyeball. Both of
It's a
them.
very sad eye.
Doesn't look that depressed.
Looks depressed enough to me.
And if he's depressed, then what the fuck am I?
Still depressed, probably.
Yeah, you got a point.
Yeah, this isn't a joke, David. You should probably see. You might want to see someone about this kind of thing.
It's fine.
You sure you don't
Anyway,
want to see
it
someone
is
about this?
now 11:02. We got at least 3 hours with with only one disconnect. That's pretty good to me, at least.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good enough to me, I'd say, as well.
I'd say it's good enough where we can eventually figure it out, but for now it works.
But in the meantime, for the future sessions of this, we might record them, might not, whatever the case. This was good enough that it was perfectly watchable, I think, so...
Yeah, I think it's still watchable, like only one disconnect. That is much better than what was happening before.
Not to mention the disconnect clearly didn't really appear to be our fault that time, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it would go off for a whole minute if it was. I can still go check to see once this finishes, though.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thank you all for watching. Let's see who's going right now.
There might be a person or two going. I can also take a moment to check who's streaming just in case. There's nobody on your list who's streaming right now.
Oh, B-Minutes is playing more Persona 5 Strikers, actually.
Oh, okay then.
That'll work.
Sounds good to me, I suppose.
That should do just fine. Alright then, so thank you guys for watching. Damien 1, Twitch 2. I don't like that score.
Let's make that score better, okay, Damien? In the future.
Let's try and do that at least.
And I guess you can probably consider this one a successful stream, can't we?
Yep, we can. So Rio will be on shortly, but until next time, the guy who talks about cheese. No, that was a female teacher who talked about the cheese.
But still, it clearly displeases Overlord Kirby.
Well, you displease me too, Kirby.
Well, I guess I'll be seeing you later, Mr. Kirby. And all you guys, see you later. You have a good rest of your night, okay?
See you guys next time. Till then, take care.